Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Tabletop Dorks, and we're continuing Dragons of the Stormwreck Isle, a mini adventure, which right now we're in episode 4. We're following the adventures of No, Sigurd, and Petrick as they all have come to this island for their various reasons, some known and some unknown, and hopefully surviving the onslaught of creatures, monsters, and the impending doom of the zombie apocalypse. I'm just kidding. Maybe. I'm Moonshot. I'll be acting as the DM for tonight's session, and these are our 3 wonderful players. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves? Oh, I forgot to come up with a fun icebreaker for tonight. Okay.
Uh-oh.
If no, I can do this. I can do this.
You got this.
What is? We're gonna go a tiny bit philosophical here.
Jeez.
What is one fond memory from your character's childhood? What's one fond memory? And you can go as surface level or as deep as you want to. But what's one fond memory from your character's childhood? Who wants to go first?
Oh, that's a good one. I kind of want Seeger to go first because we haven't had him go first lately.
Okay.
I'll put him on the spot.
Yeah, I'm AJ playing Sigurd, the human rogue. And a fond memory from Sigurd's childhood would probably be like when he was a little and he used to steal apples from the apple tree outside of the like the church of Torm with his friends. And they used to jump over the wall and take apples out of the apple tree and run away from the priests that would chase him.
What a little rapscallion. It sounds like Merry and Pippin, right?
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
But what about second breakfast?
It's crops. No, that's okay. Stealing apples. Fond memory from Sigurd's childhood. Does No have a childhood memory to share?
Yeah. So No was actually adopted
Ooh.
by a village of giants. So her fondest memories have actually been like just playing with the giant children and just being able to kind of roughhouse as much as she wants to, because there's very little she was able to do that would actually hurt them. And just running around with the other giant kids all day.
Great. Lots of troublemakers around here. Roughhouse and stealing apples. What about for Petrick?
Well, we all know Petrick, such a troublemaker, right? Whenever I'd say the fondest specific memory would be when he got into a fight with his parents when he was younger. He wandered out into the forest and stumbled across like a shrine or something and met a person who would not only be there for him in his darkest and lowest moments, but someone he grew very attached to and would be, in a way, his light in the darkness around him when everyone would degrade him about how he acted and looked. She would encourage him. So I would say that was his fondest memory, would be meeting her.
Oh, that's touching. Okay, all right. Well, that's some interesting insights on a little bit peek behind the curtain of these characters. And I think as we continue forward, AJ, do you have a quick recap to catch us up to where we left off?
Yeah, I can do a quick recap. So yeah, Petrick, Sigurd, and No went from the Temple of Bahamut to take a long rest, to spend the night in the guest quarters of the monastery or the cloister, and they in the morning. Petrick was really engrossed in his history book. He was reading a lot about the history of the creation of magic in the world. And then Sigurd and No sparred a bit. And Sigurd lost, of course. And then in the morning, Sigurd and No went to breakfast. Patrick stayed behind with his book. From there, the whole party regrouped and talked to Tarek, who's this human, old human gardener with a mysterious past. um, and he wants us to get mushrooms from the Myconids or figure out why they're not giving him mushrooms anymore, because he used to get mushrooms from them. He used to have a good thing going, and he used to make like potions out of them and stuff. So we went to where the cave was with him, and there was a watcher in the water, a tentacled beast at the mouth of the cave in the water that we fought. And I believe we like wounded it and it swam away.
It's that one.
Oh yeah, there it is.
It's that
It's
giant.
horrifying fungus infected octopus. And
Octopops.
there was more mean fungus on the inside of the cave that like attacked Nose, like surprised her. But we just met like regular friendly seeming Myconids, some small, some big, in the entrance of the cave, and they didn't respond to our voices. But then Tarek was like, "Hey, you gotta reach out with your mind," and then Patrick was able to connect with him.
Oh
his
no,
mind.
we're not bringing this
We're bringing it back. It's still happening.
This is the only way to. It's the only way to do it.
It is. It's the only way canonically because they didn't say differently.
And so that we just made contact with them with our brains. We're talking to them. Yeah. So I don't know. That's what I remember.
Great.
The gist of it.
The final kind of cliffhanger or the wrap up was the two adult Myconids joining the Sprouts told you that there was a sickness in the cave that they didn't know its source or how to get rid of it, was kind of the last, the parting notes, and where we'll pick up today. Anything else to add, Zeus or Sloth?
Oh, Zeus is apparently like a really good like uncle / babysitter. Because like with the Myconid Lilins, he was cool with them.
Zeus is or Petrick is?
I'm sorry, Petrick is. I mean, Zeus probably is as
maybe
well.
both.
Both. I mean,
Could be both.
there's a little bit of Zeus in all his characters. And then also with the what was her name? The little Dragonborn? Little Dragonborn?
Are you talking about Rix again?
Rex, there we go.
Rix. R-I-X.
Rix. Not from Stab Wars. No, Rix, who's he's kind of Petrick is getting used to. So yeah, I would say that's it. I mean, he's also telepathic.
So wait, are you telling me that you're gonna let Rix join you in your adventuring group?
Patrick might. Patrick might be down for that idea. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Interesting. All right. So before we continue on, if you're watching on YouTube, please drop a like to help promote the algorithm, help the algorithm to get more viewers in here. If you're on the Twitch and you're not already following, please click that heart. It's totally free and it helps us to keep on producing content like this for your enjoyment. But with no further ado, you're standing in the midst of this cavern. It's a 50-foot high cavern. It's a forest of multicolored fungi ranging from tiny filaments to tree-sized mushrooms. You can see the natural staircase of stone columns along the east wall that leads up 10 feet to a higher cave area. So if this was like a loft apartment, that's kind of the vision here.
Nice.
There's also water burbling down from that upper cave that collects in a large pool. You met the two Sprouts, Molin and Kraz, after dealing with the attack of the violet fungus, who should not be on the map anymore. Hipses and Rugoso are actually the two adults that you hadn't met their names yet, but they came and joined you, asked why you were here, and the last thing they said is that there's a sickness here. We don't know where it comes from or how to be free of it.
Sickness, you don't say. Anyways, Patrick he channels his inner Batman. Scarecrow must be behind it. He's so good with plants.
So is this sickness contagious, you guys think? Should we get out of here?
Wait,
Is
are you
this out
speaking to
loud
us?
or
Yeah,
telepathically?
that's what I'm wondering.
This was out loud. This is out
Okay.
loud, not telepathically.
Dude, I don't think we're gonna have the same biology as plants. So if they're sick, I'm probably not sick. Actually, hold on. Do you guys think my cherry blossoms are gonna get sick? Because I can't have those things get sick, man. Like they need
Well-
to stay fresh.
Actually, mushrooms have more in common with people than they do plants. So,
And they're mushrooms, right?
yes.
Guys, we might get sick. Frick, dude. Tarek, man, what do you want to do, bro?
I mean, I think that you should probably ask them if this is something that we should be concerned about,
Wait,
or if
can
it's
they-
something that only affects.
Can they
Myconids.
understand us when we're speaking out loud, bro?
Unfortunately, no. They can only communicate telepathically. When I first made contact with them, it took some time for them to kind of get used to my presence in order for them to reach out telepathically.
Weird. I got it on the first try,
Do
dude.
they not have ears then?
I mean, I don't see
I
any
really
holes,
don't
bro.
know why we're getting into myconid biology again. We just talked about this.
Dude, oh wait, hold on. I got this. All right, dudes. Like, do you think this is something serious that could affect us too, bro? Or like, how serious is this sickness, bros?
We don't know what the sickness is or who it might impact. And one of the two adult myconids is going to kind of turn sideways, and on its back and side, you can see these kind of dark purplish splotches kind of growing on it. And it tells you this is how the sickness starts. But for our elder, she has gotten so ill that she is at risk of passing from this world.
Can I do a nature check
Sure.
to
What are
try
you
to?
checking?
I want to see if I can identify what this sickness is, or if I can recognize, the coloring of what's happening to them, that kind of stuff.
Sure. I would also say for No and Sigurd, if you could make a perception check. And you can do both, Petrick, if you want,
Okay.
a nature and I would like everyone to do a perception check and if Petrick wants to also do a nature check.
17 on nature and a 16 on perception. So I think I'm doing pretty dang good.
That is pretty
Not
That's how you
very
start off the
perceptive.
stream, guys, with a 17.
Let's go.
No, what
Strong
were you gonna
start.
say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I said not very perceptive. Got a
Yeah,
5.
All right.
Get a 5.
You have strengths in other areas.
Strength.
Let's address the nature check first. I think that you can, from checking the myconid showing you these purple splotches, you can tell that this is likely something that is more targeting myconids, and it seems very specific to myconids that it's something dangerous to them. But you feel fairly confident that it won't affect humans, elves, dragonborn, anybody in your party in the same way, at least
So
from
I
what
could-
you can observe.
So I could say that I don't know if it would be through the nature check. Can I deduce that this was man-made, or if this is something that is natural that just so happens to only affect them?
That is a really interesting question. I really like this question.
Thank you. I have those every now and then.
Are you kind of asking like more the source of this sickness? Is that what you're trying to get at? Like,
Yes.
are you trying to find out if they were like poisoned?
Essentially,
attacked,
yeah.
or-
I would see if this is, kind of like, would this be something that, because of the coloring,
Give me an
because of
Arcana
this.
check.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give it to you just off of the nature check.
So good though. 21.
Wow.
I mean,
You can tell that this is something that is not man-made,
oh,
but might have Man, a 21 is really good.
It is.
You actually kind of think that it has its roots from another plane. Yeah.
Another plane?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
frick.
on the piggyback of that, along with a 15 and a 16 perception, you catch a scent, a hint of sulfur in the air, along with a little bit of rot. Like these myconids are rotting away in an unnatural way, as if they have been touched by an influence from another plane of existence. Oh, it's pretty good checks.
Thank you. All right, dudes. I gotta ask, how do you guys know how this started or where it might have came from? Because, yeah, dude, I think this came from like, and you're gonna flip out when I say this, bro. Another plane, dude. Like this is, it's not like it's man-made or anything, but it definitely isn't natural to hear. If that makes any sense, bro.
Tarek's gonna look at you like you have absolutely lost it. The myconids surprisingly don't react to this news, at least not visibly. But Tarek's gonna be like, Tarek's gonna reach his arm around you, Petrick, and kind of pull you in a very fatherly sort of way, and be like,
Yeah, what's up, bro?
out loud, not telepathically, Petrick, you can't just come in here and start talking about other planes of existence. These myconids will have no concept for that, and it's, to be quite honest, bizarre.
Okay, listen, bro. I know I haven't smoked anything in like 2 hours, but dude, I know for a fact what I am smelling here. Like, does anyone else smell the sulfur, bro? The rot? And you guys
Sigurd
can't
definitely
tell.
does.
You guys can't tell about that extra planar vibe, bro. Like, I'm not crazy.
I
dude.
just thought that was no. But
Excuse me.
Bro, that's racist, dude. That's like totally racist, man.
I just figured, I didn't want to say anything, but it's good to know that it's
No,
something.
bro. I'm sorry he
I'm
said
not
that to you.
exclusively a
Something different.
carnivore.
Telepathically, the myconids will respond to you, Petrick, and say, in general, we avoid sunlight, for sun sickness can harm us, but this is unlike any sickness we have experienced before, and we are unable to determine its source. Although some of the myconids that traveled further west in the caves did come back with more of the sickness than others. And so we've been trying to avoid that area of the cave system.
All right, 1 second, bro. I'm gonna say this out loud. All right, dudes. Look, I know we're here for shrooms, and there's plenty. But listen, bro. What if we don't just do that? What if we go talk to like the elder, get some more info maybe, and then go west, right into danger, which Noah's gonna freaking love.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Well, I mean, I suppose we probably can't catch whatever this is, right? So that's what you.
Not from what I could tell, dude. It's definitely not man-made, and it seems pretty specific to Myconix for some reason.
Well, very well. It'd probably be the best thing to do.
It could just be.
And if we can
having
beat it
protect
with
the
our
weak
fists,
from-
all the better.
Yeah, bro. See if we can get some more money out of this, dude.
Sure.
I just want to say this one word of caution. We're not here to extort the myconids.
No, bro.
We're here to
Of course
reestablish
not, dude.
a trade relationship.
Of
So
course,
I won't be in
dude.
support of any sort of
No,
coercion.
Greater good, bro. Greater good in gold, but greater good. I'm with you, bro.
It's okay. You don't have to take a cut on it if they're willing to pay us.
This is true, bro.
I mean, willing to pay is one thing, but I don't think that the Myconids
I heard
usually
you don't
deal in
want it.
gold.
More for us.
You know
Well,
what? We'll
I-
cross that bridge when we come across a bridge, guys. All
What
right.
use do I have for gold?
That's a good point. I mean, if you don't need it, we can totally take it off your hands.
Although, now that I think about it, gold-plated gardening shears. Now that would be something.
Bro, do you think we could make like gold-plated wraps, dude? Anyway,
They don't
hold on.
have gold here. That's the real
Oh.
point. They're
Oh.
mushroom people. No offense. Wait, they can't hear us.
All right, bro.
What if
I
they
got-
could just hear us the whole time? They just don't say anything.
That would be pretty embarrassing, bro.
Somebody
I
should
don't-
tell them the funniest joke that you know and see if they telepathically laugh.
All right, guys, you ready? I got one right off the dome. You ready for this, bro? All right. So a cleric and a druid walk into a bar.
What's a bar?
And
So like a
Then what?
tavern?
That's all I came up with. Sorry, guys.
Uh,
But they're not reacting, so
well,
But maybe that could just be because it wasn't funny.
why
Dude, you
does
might be
the
right.
Myconids get invited to all the parties?
because
Because
they're
he's a fun
high.
guy.
Oh.
Because he's a fun guy.
That was my second guess, dude. That was my second guess.
Do they laugh? Do they laugh?
I think they shriveled a little
Surprisingly,
bit,
the
dude.
Myconids are just staring at you because you haven't responded to the last piece of information yet.
Oh, freak, bro. We forgot to talk
Take
back.
us,
I
take
got
us
this,
to
bro.
your elder.
Oh, Secret's got
Take
this.
us
He's
to
the
your
leader.
elder.
They'll reply,
We will help you.
please, we normally don't allow for outsiders here, so stay close and we will explain that you are with us. Are you here to help?
Yeah, bro. We're gonna help you stop being sick and stuff.
Thank you, bro. That would be sick.
Yeah,
way.
you're cool,
And-
dude.
Super cool. They are going to lead you kind of toward this western side.
Oh, from the entrance?
Yeah, a little bit to your left.
Word. For those at home, here's the visual.
Ta-da! All right. You can move. They're going to lead you kind of through this hallway here. And once you kind of get through the opening there, I'll kind of describe what you see in the next section. As you reach the next segment of the cave system, this cave, it reeks of rot, and the floor is covered with decaying vegetation. There's 3 smaller mushroom folk that are working amidst all of the filth and the rotten vegetation. And in the southwest corner, there's a bulbous object, roughly the size of a cart, that is kind of clinging to the wall and ceiling. It glistens like a giant glob of jelly in the southwestern corner. But the other 3 seem to be working on harvesting, as it were, this rotten vegetables that they use for fertilizer to help them with their growing of their mushrooms. As you enter, the 2 that have led you here, they kind of addressed telepathically, which you pick up, to the 3 other mushrooms in the room and say, these are with us. We take them to the elders.
We
And
need you
the
no
other
harm,
3
bros.
kind of look at you, but they kind of nod and continue about their work because you have the company of 2 other Myconids with you.
Wicked.
What do you want to do?
Are they continuing to go up the path, or are they just stopped?
Yeah, no, they're kind of walk you there, and then they're gonna continue kind of up north where you see the base of these stairs.
I'm gonna ask them, what's that bulbous jelly thing over there? Oh,
Um,
bulbous.
the 2 that are
slime or-
leading are gonna ask the 3 that are working here and say, what do you know of the object in the corner? and they respond back. We don't know what it is. We are continuing to harvest fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Wait, bros. So that thing is you guys don't use or put there, or it just happened to be here, bro?
It doesn't serve any purpose for us, so we have left it alone to grow, and it has left us alone to continue our work.
Can I examine it? I don't know if this would be a nature check again, but I would like to.
Sure. Why don't you do a nature check?
Alrighty, I want to check this out. I'm real fascinated with another 21, bro.
Hey.
Gosh.
How close are you going to get to
Nice.
investigate this?
Probably the same distance as the myconids are to it.
Move your token to where you would go to examine this.
Okay. Is this
For like
is this
no
the
particular
object?
reason.
Is
but
this
just, like,
the object?
No, it's in the
It's over
south.
here.
Yes,
Right there?
yeah. the
I would
pink thing.
say probably right about there.
Southwest corner.
I mean, ideally it'd be like
Okay.
right here, but I can't be right here, so
Um,
I'd be right there.
okay. From here with another 21. Could you stop though? But like,
Heck
actually, could
no.
you stop?
This is the only time I've ever had good rolls
Genius.
like this.
You can tell, and in the notes here, this is great. It says
Okay.
characters can identify what this is with a successful nature check with a DC of 15.
Ooh.
As you're looking at this, you know that this object is a sturge nest. Sturges are kind of giant mosquito / bat-like creatures, and more recently you heard about sturges from Mila the kobold, who had her wings torn off by a run-in with some sturges. So you can tell that right now, while you're looking at this bulbous object, you can see some movement inside of it of these creatures. You can't tell how many. It could be 3, it could be 10, it could be 20. There's definitely movement of multiple creatures inside of what you now recognize to be a sturge nest.
Question.
What is it? What is it, Patrick? Wait, I'm not psychic with him.
I'm not
Say, what is
psychic,
it?
You
bro.
are right now.
What is
Oh,
it, boy?
okay.
What is it?
What is it, bro?
But I mean,
Say
the
it. I'll
Mechanids are
say it with
also all
my-
picking up on that.
I'll say my human voice. What is it? What is it, Patrick?
Question to DM. Can I, well, I don't know if this would be another check. Can I see if this is related to the sickness? Would I have connected the dots, or do I need another check for that?
It seems like unrelated. I think what you know of sturges, they are pretty native to the island here. Mila talking about how she had a run-in with them on Stormwreck Isle. But the reason that the Myconids didn't really care about their presence is that they don't generally attack Myconids because they are blood-sucking creatures, and Myconids don't have blood in the same way that a human would. And so they've kind of, Myconids in general are a live and let live sort of community, that if this thing is not being aggressive to them, they will also leave it be out of respect to nature.
Okay.
So not related to the
Sturges, right?
sickness, but you know, think about, you know, like it's like a hornet's nest that just has grown down underground in the cave.
That makes me even more scared. Sturges, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, Petra's gonna.
Stirge. Sturge.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go say it telepathically, but first I'm gonna just say it out loud.
What's
before
the
I actually
average
do
lifespan of a sturge?
Shut up.
that.
It would depend on how many people poke at its nest, to be honest.
All right, dudes. Look, don't freak out. No, don't get excited. All right, dude. But that is a Sturgis nest, bro. And there is totally some Sturgis up in there. I do not want to be messing with no Sturgis, bro. All right?
Do we have an idea of how many?
No. Do I have an idea of how many? You said not no, right?
No.
Multiple. Yeah, could
There's
be
at
3,
least
could be 20.
one.
Yeah. No.
At least one, bro.
Well, we gave it our best shot at curing this plague.
Hey, wait, I grabbed like the back of your collar. Hold on there, bro. Hold on there, bro. That has nothing to do with the plague, dude. All right, trust me. I am gonna speak telepathically now. To the two
Can I not?
homeboy Myconids.
Okay.
All right, dudes. Well, I found out what that object is, bro. It's a sturge nest, dude. You're welcome.
And they're gonna say
How cool are you with fire inside your cave?
we
Sigurd,
would
that's
not
a
want
really
fire
bad
in our
idea,
cave.
bro.
It
Even
would
I know that.
destroy everything.
He was just making a dark joke, dude.
It's good to know. Thank you.
Sigurd, don't say that, bro. They're plants, man. You know they're gonna catch on fire, dude.
We gotta burn this thing, otherwise
we can burn it
gotta
on our way
leave.
out, bro. Okay, we gotta figure out the sickness so we can get money.
Wait, how is on our way out any better than on our way in?
Because
they
then we
don't
gotta
want it.
fight stuff in, bro. We fight stuff out.
Fight stuff.
As
No,
you are
no,
standing
no.
discussing, I would like everyone to go ahead and roll initiative because
What?
as you're standing there talking about this nest, a flutter of wings, and all of a sudden it releases a what looks to be a handful of sturges that have detected your presence
Yeah.
and
But I backed
are
away.
going to attack. So go ahead and roll some
But I
initiative.
backed
You'd be so
away.
No,
kind.
thank you. No, thank you.
I'd rather not.
Ah.
Sorry, I rolled up
A
a 16 check
16.
and they knew you were here.
Damn.
Ah,
No, you might have had your wish granted, bro.
they want to suck our blood.
Blah blah
The
blah.
bomb. Ba-ba-ba.
Let us count how many
Oh, I need
surges there
Tarek.
are.
One, two.
Oh,
Oh.
Hold on, let me find Tarek's stat blog real quick.
Come on,
Ah,
Terry.
ah.
Eric! Where are you? Oh, there you are, right next to Captain Fighter.
I was literally gonna say he's probably by
I'm
fighter.
kidding, that was a joke.
Oh
It's not even
no,
true.
that should have been true.
I was just trying to be funny. Did it work?
It totally worked.
Thank you. Ooh, okay.
Damn.
All right, I think we have everybody. Here. What's
Where's the Sturges at?
They were supposed to be on here.
They're secret. They're on the GM.
Oh, that's what it is. 7.
hmm.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It's
can
in-
see it now?
It's in the chat log. It's just not on the turn order.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Audience,
I'll add
hey,
them.
guys.
Yeah, it's they're just on the GM layer, so they don't appear in the turn order for us.
Oh, really? But they don't show up
Gotcha.
for me either.
Oh, okay. Well,
Which is the
never
problem.
mind
Like, I thought they were there.
then. Never mind. Then.
Well, nothing but
Thank you.
issues.
I was like, that's great. Well. So first to act is our boy Tarek.
Let's go, Terry.
With a 17.
Hurrah.
He's been kind of eyeing these this nest suspiciously because he has encountered sturges before, so he knows how dangerous they can be. And as the first one reveals itself, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm doing things out of order.
You're good.
I need to let you guys. I don't think you guys can see these.
I don't see nothing.
No, that's okay. You don't need to show.
They
You
can
don't
just be
wanna see
gone now. We can just like not fight them.
I guess if they're shy, that's fine. They can stay in their nest.
Yeah, they can stay. They can
How about
stay
that one?
there.
Can you see that one?
Yeah, we can see that one. That's ugly
There it
looking.
is.
Wow.
Oh, that's 2. Oh,
Oh,
that's
wait, is there
3.
more? Wait, hold on. Wait, is there more?
4.
Wait, hold on.
No!
Wait, why is it
Is
5?
there more? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Why are
there
you
more?
making a W
Woo!
right now? I don't like
No.
this.
That's why they didn't show up in turn order because I hadn't put them on the right. Okay.
Gasp.
Anyways,
6 of them.
I
That's
turn
just
to our
fantastic.
wizard and tell them to cast Burning Hands.
Wait, but we don't have a wizard.
Tarek is
no!
going to take out 2 daggers and try to toss them at the 2, I guess, furthest from him.
You're a wizard, Sigurd. Oh, I'm not a wizard. Oh, I'm just Sigurd.
He gets a 15 and a 19. Oh,
Dang,
wow,
let's go,
that's crazy.
Tarek. We're getting good
And he
rolls.
takes out 2 of the Sturges. Done,
Oh,
done
snap.
and done.
Let's go.
Tarek is gonna
Wow.
back away, and he's gonna yell out. Hold on a second. I'm gonna give him a quick wisdom check to see if he would. Never mind. He has never interacted with these before in his life, but he kills 2 of them and then backs up.
It's that veteran knowledge right there. That veteran
And
instinct.
Patrick.
Well, you know what your boy's gonna do. He's gonna cast Sacred Flame on one of them. I'll do it to
That's original.
to the nearest one.
Wait, is he a cleric?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. DC 13 on a dex save.
Your attack roll is a 13?
It's Sacred Flame, so they gotta hit a
Oh,
dex.
it is a DC. Yep, it is,
DC
it is,
13.
it is.
It's been a week. It's been a week, guys. We're right.
I know.
It's
I
been
remember all those dex
1
saves
week.
I had to do for my octopus.
Yeah, he must have
That was
loved that.
fun.
Ran away like a little wimp.
It
freaking saved, dude. Come on.
yeah.
On a failed save, the target. Oh, no, it's
Extras.
saved. Okay. All right.
How many
Well,
extras?
Just so you know,
Yeah.
Zeus, this is more for you. Normally on a cantrip, if there's a save, nothing happens. For a leveled spell, more often you'll have half damage.
Okay, okay.
On a successful save, just as a kind of not 100%, maybe 100% of the time, but most of the time.
since it's the
And
first
so
time
you
I'm
wanted to
using
move
spells.
a little bit,
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit.
and does that end your turn?
Let me see if I can do a bonus action. No. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, I'm gonna stay up
the
there.
Sturge kind of flaps to the side and dodges out of the way of the Sacred Flame. And Sigurd, it's to you.
I thought you said fire wasn't okay.
Look, bro, this is extreme circumstances, man. I'm
The
kind of
Terex is
freaking
speaking up.
out.
Well, that is not quite the same as open flame, so that's quite all right, Petra. Keep doing your thing.
Tarek knows, bro. Tarek knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got you. You gotta have some.
I'm
Patrick's
gonna
making
jump
so
up.
many
I'm
friends.
just gonna jump up onto the nest and go like, "Ooh, gross, gross." Is like climb, step up on it.
Ew.
Ew, ew.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to
As
hit
you
it.
jump onto the nest. I'm just kidding.
No, wait.
I was about to say, dude.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Wait.
I'm on the ground.
Wait.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to attack this Sturge.
Cool.
Ooh, an
Does
11.
hit?
Try is what you're gonna do.
Probably not.
An 11 does hit. Yes.
Oh, it does. Sweet.
Yeah.
So I do
Wait,
9 damage.
no. I'm sorry. An 11
Oh,
does not. I apologize. An
Oh,
11
the-
does not hit.
All right.
That
I was
like,
looking
dang,
at the
alright. There
wrong
you see
line. Sorry.
heartbreaking.
Alright.
Would have killed that
Man,
thing too.
just kind of glances off and does not quite strike the way you would hoped it would.
I'll try to as it dodges to the side. I'm gonna try to correct with my other hand to try to stab it with my dagger.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
nice
offhand.
one.
Sure.
Nice.
I critically missed
man,
though.
That one.
Did this happen last
He
combat?
did get a nat one last
Weird.
time.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do you want to use any more movement?
They're too strong for us. It's impossible to hit them, guys. Guys, it's impossible to hit them.
Let me make sure. Derek really
no,
did
I'm,
hit both, right?
I don't have the ability to disengage the
That's
bonus
good.
action yet, so I'm gonna stay here because I don't want to get.
But
an
you also
opportunity to
used
attack.
your bonus. Oh no! You're right. Your dagger's part of your attack action, isn't it?
Vex. Yeah, I got
Yes,
Vex on my
okay.
dagger, so it's part of the attack
Um,
action. Yeah.
Tarek's gonna be like, I don't
Or
know
wait.
what you're talking about. I took out 2 of them already.
No, sorry, it's called Nick. Yeah. Anyways. I
Nah,
have
bro,
Nick on
they're
my dagger.
totally impossible to kill. They dodged that flame, dude. They're impossible.
No. What did
Yeah.
you roll for initiative?
A 4.
Oop.
A 4 total. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're
Okay,
after
well,
the Sturges.
It was a 2
With
plus
that, Sturge number 1, the one next to. Actually, I'm gonna have 2 of them go to
No.
Sigurd, and the other 2 are gonna
No.
split up. Who's closest here? Let me see. 20.
2. I think it's. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna have 1 go to each of you.
Oh gosh.
Yay.
Oh gosh.
And so I'm gonna just roll some d20s plus 5 to see if they hit.
Please don't.
With,
Please don't. Patrick is very fleshy. He doesn't.
All right, the
wanna get
first 2 are gonna
touched.
be on Sigurd.
Oh, 13.
Does a 13 hit?
13 just misses. You need 14.
Ooh.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. The first one can't quite grab you with its melee, but the second one is going to try to reach out to you with its claws. It's kind of bat-like claws, but instead of doing damage at the start of your turn, you're going to lose those 6 hit points that it rolled. because as it attaches to you with its claws, you feel this sharp pinch as its long mosquito-like proboscis latches onto your shoulder, and it's going to start, I want to drink your blood. It's going to start drinking your blood.
No, get it off me! No, no.
So you don't have to mark this
I
6
think it's big,
piercing
bro.
until the start of your turn. Okay.
All right.
The next attack is going to be on Petrick. I'm kind of working left to right.
Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please.
With a 15,
What happens if it's the same armor class?
it hits.
It
It
hits.
hits.
Ugh.
If it's equal, so same thing happens. You get some
Gosh,
sharp
dang
claws
it,
digging
dude.
in. These ones are kind of around your thigh, and then it pierces you with its proboscis. And the last attack is going to be onto No.
Dude, that thing's gonna kill me, bro. I'm about to get downed by a freaking mosquito. I swear.
Does a
dude.
10 hit for No?
No.
No, it
Why
does
do you
not.
get a 10, bro?
Well, right now, Sigurd and Petrick each have a Sturge attached to them. They haven't taken any damage yet, but it's not looking good. And that is it. I think I just had the 4 Sturges.
No, bro, you need to get this thing off me,
turn.
dude.
As it says there, the Sturge can detach itself, or more related, a creature, including the target or someone else, can use an action to detach the Sturge. Yeah.
I'm reaching out with my mind to the Myconids, and we'll say, "Help! Get it off me!" Help!
The Myconids all
Holy-
start backing away slowly.
No, dude.
Nah. Sorry.
Bro, we're here to help.
One of them
man.
responds back and says, "We have no weapons for this kind of combat."
Just use your fist, bro.
Just pull. Just grab and pull.
It's Noah's turn.
Son of a gun.
Sigurd always trying to get somebody else to do the dirty work. Hey, Captain!
From
you
a
wanna
rogue,
do this?
that is actually
Hey,
wild.
This
too.
is
Garrett, you
their
want to deal with this?
home.
Hey,
This is
Mike
their
it is.
home. I am a cat.
You are
I
the
am
ones
a
that
cat.
aggravated this. They were living in peaceful
I ain't do nothing.
harmony.
I ain't do nothing.
Sorry, it's Noah's turn. We're siblings. We're just gonna argue.
That's fine.
So, No is going to. I'm gonna move the 5 feet over here. I'm going
Okay.
to. You said, or wait, was it? It was use my action to detach.
You can. I
can.
would say, okay, listen. Knowing that I would say if you want to attack an attached creature, you would do so with disadvantage, unless you're willing for the host to also share the damage. So you can swing at it with disadvantage and potentially kill it. You can use your action to just, it's removed, done. Or you can swing regular and risk that damage also applying to the host.
No is very clearly conflicted by this because she really just wants to like cleave them in half and just like have them explode.
Please don't chop Patrick in half.
But she knows the risks, and she's not quite willing to kill an acquaintance of hers. So I think I will take the action to detach the one
And just
to Patrick.
That decision is totally fair. I just want to make sure I'm explaining clearly your options. If you attack the Sturge with disadvantage and still hit, you won't hurt the host and will do damage to the Sturge only.
Mm-hmm.
But you would risk, missing and then it's still attached and the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, okay. So is your choice to detach the Sturge that's attached to Petrick?
Yes.
Okay, great. Petrick, you what does it look like as No does this?
Sorry, you were
Go ahead.
asking Patrick.
This would be for No. No's the one doing the action here.
Okay.
Okay. I think so. Since that's only 5 feet of my movement.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking that she kind of makes the okay. Actually, first we're gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
There we go.
And so as she's making that movement, she activates her rage. She kind of runs. She kind of just like quickly like grabs it and like just kind of throws it off to the side.
Okay.
Um, and then continuing her movement, I want to move into this space right here.
Give me an
Nice.
athletics check just for flavor. However, whatever you roll for athletics is how far you can throw this sturge as you detach it, and that's just for fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because you're raging, you're angry, you're
Question.
grabbing this little bat creature.
Since Noah's grabbed this thing and it's not the start of my turn yet, do I still
Mm.
take that 7 damage?
You will not. No, it has. So it has just landed on you. It has not had a chance to drink your blood. So you do not take any damage.
Let's freaking
13.
go.
Okay, so you can move it. I'll round it to. You can move it 15 feet, 3 squares if you want to. So
Nice.
you tell me which way you're throwing this sturge.
Let's see. Since I was going from here and I'm ultimately going here, we'll say it lands.
Yeah. There?
Yeah. No.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
because I
Final
don't
answer.
think she's really thinking about how hard or how far she's throwing it.
Yeah.
So
Great.
sorry.
You
Sigurd.
you rip this thing off of our poor boy Petrick. You chuck it across the cavern, and you still have the rest of your movement.
Yeah, and so I'm just gonna move into the crevice right
Great.
here between these two.
Nice.
Sweet. Coming back to the top of the round, it is Tarek's turn, and he, in similar fashion, is going to, you guessed it,
Throw
throw
daggers.
2 daggers.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, does he get any advantage for melee versus range? Nope, it's the same. So let's do a.
Come on, Tarek. Get some
He's,
good rolls.
a
A 15.
15
I'll take it.
does hit, and that he's just gonna go to the ones that are closest to him.
Which would be
And
the
then
ones in ice
another
shot,
13
basically,
is
right?
going to miss. So he throws a dagger and just skewers this sturge.
Nice.
And that's the end of Tarek's turn. Patrick.
Okay.
Glad one of us knows what they're doing.
Tarek's
He's
like, I don't understand what you are having so much trouble with.
Tarek, bro, you want to come do this, bro? Come on in.
It's
be
like
my
shooting
guest.
fish in a barrel. Just
Why are you
chucking
shooting
daggers.
fishes in barrels, bro?
That's
I'm
Corinne.
gonna try Sacred Flame once again.
Okay, which one?
On the one that was previously attached to me.
Okay.
Hold on, it didn't
Oh,
click
so it
in.
needs a dex save.
Yeah, Dex of 13.
Dex save. 5.
Hey.
Roll wait, did you do damage yet?
Nope,
Roll your
I'm about to roll the
damage.
damage. It's 3.
3. A big 3 is
Hey,
enough
damage,
to kill
damage
it.
be damage. Whoa.
It
Oh, okay.
kills
All
it.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
They don't have a lot of HP, but they do hurt. They do be hurting.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the save. Like that's how my Sacred Flame comes out. But except instead of it coming out through the joint like it did last time, I'm gonna just like I'm gonna rub my hands together. I'm gonna spit my hands and then rub it together again and be like, "Gah!" And then you're gonna see like a tiny spark emerge from like the triangle spot of my hand, and this is like pew. It's a tiny little beam that goes and hits it, and then from the smoke, I'm gonna be like, whew, works every time, bro. And then I'm gonna sprint and run behind the Myconids.
Okay. It works every time. Unfortunately, Sigurd, nobody cared to save you from the sturge that was attached to you, so you do take, I believe it was the 6 piercing
Six.
damage from the
Yikes.
one attached to you at the start of your turn.
Sorry, bro.
That's the
I
first-
can't risk it.
That's the first time Sigurd's been injured ever.
Oh wow!
Yes, got him. I mean,
Wait, what?
oh no.
No. I was about to get
Oh,
injured for the second time, but no came in clutch with a save.
Well, this sturge is still attached to you. There's 2 remaining sturges. What do you want to do?
So if I attack the sturge attached to me, does that have disadvantage?
Yeah. Yeah. You have to be careful to not hit yourself.
I mean,
I'll
you think
just,
he's
I'm
gonna
gonna just attack it with
Surgical.
disadvantage. You know
You're
what?
just like,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab it off my arm with my sword.
okay, roll an attack with
classic
disadvantage.
Sigurd. Wow, an 18 and a 19 is nuts.
Whoa!
Oh, you
Luck
have little
has
faith.
turned around. Okay, roll your damage. That definitely hits. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
11. He made sure that
Holy
was
crap.
done.
With absolute surgical precision.
Oh wait,
you,
I think it actually added sneak attack by accident. Oh, it did. My bad. I gotta turn that off. Okay.
what would be? What's
It would
your
have
base
been.
damage?
It would have been 6. It looks like.
It's
So.
still dead.
That's still
Okay.
dead. As long as
It's
it was
not
more
as
than
dead
3.
as it was, but it's still dead. And with
Nice.
the surgical precision, you peel this scourge off of your arm and skewer it.
All right. Then I will.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
I will. I'll try to hit the other one with my dagger.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not right before its
Um,
turn, though. You wouldn't do that to me.
Right? You wouldn't do it, right? 13.
13 misses.
Wow.
These things do have an AC, rather, of 14.
Yeah.
AC of 14.
Twins.
Yeah, they're just they're not very hardy, but they are hard to hit. Anything else you want to do with your turn, Sigurd?
I will just brace myself for it to come at me.
I'm ready for you, baby.
Man, I'm gonna do a luck check to see which of the two of you is gonna go for. I'm just gonna roll a D100. Sloth, do you want evens or
Even.
odds? You want evens? Okay.
He was so quick.
You
Oh, there you
asked
go.
for
You
it.
got what you wanted, man.
All right, so this final surge in desperation is gonna try to get an attack onto No. 21.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
dude.
grabs onto you. Actually, it grabs right onto No's face.
No,
with
it's a
the claws
face
on
hugger.
either side.
It's a face hugger.
You don't know if it's trying to suck your blood or if it's trying to make out with you. It's kind of confusing, but it's
Oh,
right it's
man.
right there.
It's hugging.
And with that, it is No's turn.
All right. Well, that's an immediate 5 damage. Or no, that's
Yeah.
because I'm raging.
So it'd be
taking
half.
damage
It would
extends it.
round it down to 2.
Ooh,
So,
nice.
Okay, so I take
Good.
2 damage.
You take 2 damage. Is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Because of your rage.
Good stuff.
So I actually
Andy.
want to do an unarmored strike.
Mm.
Or
Unarmed
strike. Unarmed
strike?
strike. Yeah.
Okay, with
Jump,
disadvantage.
punch
Well,
Or are you willing to take the damage
I
to
will.
yourself?
it.
Well, here's the thing. So you said that
About
it
that.
attached to my face.
Yeah.
Wait, are you
So
doing what I
I'm
think
just
you're gonna do?
I'm just gonna face plant into the ground.
I knew it. You were just gonna say
Okay. Sure. Roll
Do you
an attack.
Do you still want me to roll with disadvantage?
If you're trying to not hurt yourself, because you could, give yourself a bloody nose depending on how hard you face
I
plant into the
don't-
ground.
I don't think she's thinking that far ahead.
She's
And
like, it's
just
coming
the
off.
attack.
It's coming off.
Just roll your attack. Unarmed attack.
Let's see,
Roll.
I don't have unarmed in here.
It would probably just be a
It's just
D20
my-
plus strength.
That's what
Is
I was
that
thinking.
AJ? Is that right? Does that sound right?
Probably.
I can
Sorry,
look it up. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if you knew off the top of your head.
Oh wait, which are you talking about? A weapon attack?
For just
Sorry.
an unarmed
I'm just
strike.
trying to do an unarmed strike.
Oh, it would
Here,
just
I can
be
look
it would just be your strength mod
Okay.
Yeah.
+1. Yeah. Are you talking for the attack roll? You're probably proficient in it, right? So you'd be rolling plus your proficiency, and your strength. But then
Oh, okay. Hold on.
but then the damage is just like basically 1 plus your strength mod.
Thank you.
DM knowledge. I know nothing about it.
Ah,
Okay. So
I should know this. I mean, I was playing a monk, but
Well, monks don't use those rules. Monks get
okay. The
dice
attack
from
roll
it, yeah.
is correct. It's D20. I looked it up. D20 plus your strength plus proficiency. So go ahead and do that first.
That's nasty. That's
Okay.
nasty.
Just roll
So-
a D20 plus strength plus
Okay,
proficiency.
so got this. No,
Wow.
because my proficiency is only a +2.
Wow.
So 10 plus 2 is 12. So unfortunately, it does not kill the Scourge.
you
But it
bounced.
also doesn't do any damage to yourself. You just kind of like, it's clinging, you know? You're trying to shake it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that just ends up being, she's gonna try to hit her face against the ground, but it kind of just resists. So it's just a lot of wild shaking around as she gets close. And
it's kind of
just
that thing when you like
it.
walk into a spider web and you're just like, get it off.
Ugh.
Not. But this thing, it has the ferocity of the final survivor of the nest, so it is clinging on for dear life, quite literally. No, anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, I think that's everything. I mean, I extend rage.
Sure.
That's it.
Sure. All right. It is it's Tarek's
Poor
turn.
Tarek.
Oh no. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, that's a tough
He's
spot.
not gonna throw a dagger at you.
No.
He's not close enough to get in melee range. Oh, Tarek, why are you so far away? It worked out so well before. 5, 10, 15.
Oh wait, I forgot that I have advantage on strength checks.
When you're raging.
Does
Yeah.
that factor into? Okay.
Well, no.
No.
No, it doesn't. Because it's
Okay.
an attack roll. Unless
Okay.
you were doing a reckless attack, but I don't think you have that yet, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, sorry.
Bummers.
That's kind of the barbarian equivalent. This would be like if you're trying to like lift a portcullis or something. Not for an attack. Sorry. Okay, Tarek is gonna I guess he's gonna at disadvantage throw 2 daggers at disadvantage.
He's like, I'm sorry. Throws it.
Yeah. He's gonna try to be careful.
Give me Tarek.
Tarek, do it.
Where do I do this? Hold on.
He
That
takes
makes
out a
disadvantage.
pen and paper and he starts calculating the right trajectory.
Yeah, he's very.
Don't tell me the odds
very-
until I've completed it.
I'm gonna roll twice because it doesn't matter, that one misses, but I'm gonna roll twice instead.
Oh, a natural one.
So he doesn't, but he has a second throw as well at disadvantage. He's not gonna risk hurting. No, ooh, that would hurt.
Ooh.
No, he misses both, and he's gonna say, "No, stop thrashing around! I'm trying to line up a shot." It's Patrick's turn.
Hold on. The 22 hit, right?
Right, it was at disadvantage though.
Oh,
so
snap. You're right.
I had to take the lower, which is the 10.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't going to do damage to no.
So I'm going to peek over
nice.
like between the
That's
mic
nice,
and
Will.
its shoulders and seeing no thrashing and then daggers being thrown at her but completely missing. I'm going to be like, dude, what the frick? And then I'm going to check to make sure I didn't start smoking. And I definitely didn't start smoking. And so I'm gonna scream over to Nell, hey, no, dude, you want me to try to shoot that thing or what, bro?
Use your best judgment.
That's a really bad idea, bro. That's a really bad idea, but all right. And then I'm gonna go for Sacred Flame.
Okay, just at disadvantage or willing to hit no along with the Sturge on her face?
I'm willing to hit no.
Okay.
She can take it. I know I'm not strong.
Okay. Before I roll this dexterity, I'm going to rule this a little differently. If the Sturge fails, you kill it, no doesn't take any damage. But if it dodges out of the way, then no would take the damage.
That's fine.
It's gonna dodge out of its like
right.
what, detach and get off her face, basically? Is that the assumption of that?
Kind of move out of the way. Just kind of avoid.
So
Just
like kind of
rotate.
move her head so she gets hit instead? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Puppet Master.
Jeez. I think that'd be
He's got
strong.
the stinger in no and just spins on it like a pinwheel.
Oh, but it
Oh!
fails, so it doesn't matter.
Let's
And
go.
with that, the final Sturge is taken care of, and the remnants of the Sturge nest remain. The Myconids kind of all huddled up in the corner, looking on fearfully.
That beam went right in between the adult Myconids too. That went right between them.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
just a tiny, it's a tiny pink beam That just went. Whee!
Yeah, I don't know. They look. They seem shaken,
Dude,
but
what
also
is this
unhurt.
place?
I'm gonna
These
telepathically speak to the
Myconids keep
Myconids.
having these pets in their cave that attack us.
Hey, bro,
I
you
was
guys
sure we
okay,
want to
dudes?
help them.
You Myconids all right, dudes?
The Mike is going to say, "Well, we have not gotten hurt. Sturges don't have any interest in us. I didn't know that that's what that was."
You didn't know that was a sturge, bro? I thought I said that earlier. My bad, dude. I thought I communicated that, bro.
I meant before they came out of their nest, we did not know what that was.
Yeah, it's a sturge nest, bro.
We gathered as much when they swarmed you.
Yeah, it looks like it was nasty. And I'm gonna yell over them. Are you dudes okay, bro?
Not really. I'm not. I think I lost a good bit of blood.
I've been better.
Okay, dudes.
Tarek's gonna suggest or speak up. Well, we could possibly take a quick breather here if necessary, or we could try to continue to find the elders first.
I mean, I'll be honest, bro. This would be a really weird spot to take a nap. So I'd rather just find that elder, dude.
No, and Sigurd, are you all right to continue on?
I asked in my brain to the mic and heads. Say, in this next room, is there something else that's going to try and kill us, or is it going to be all right? So far, 2 out of 2 rooms have had something that attacked us, and that's not counting the front door.
You know, he's making some really solid points here, dude. I'm not trying to be that guy, but these are some solid points, dude.
You know, the Mycon is going to reply back, well, you might not know, but we don't build our colony to accommodate your type of folk. So things that attack you might not pose as a danger to us. The next room is primarily for rest and meditation. I wouldn't anticipate there would be any risks ahead.
All right. Sounds like rest and meditation room it is then.
Sounds like there's gonna be an enemy in there, bro. Be ready.
Dun, dun, dun.
Get ready for the medit. We walk in. There's just a health bar that appears. The meditation piece.
The meditation room. It's a mimic. The whole room's a mimic.
Ah.
Oh no.
The whole room is a mimic. And then the zombie apocalypse happens.
And then the
All
zombie
right.
apocalypse hits.
As you head into the next room, there are 6 clusters of giant mushrooms in a kind of circular type arrangement around this cavern. Several of the human-sized mushroom folk, they stand in the circle in the center, but the smell of sulfur now even No picks up the smell of sulfur in this room. It's definitely a stronger scent in this room. It looks like 2 of the mushrooms are kind of moving about, while 4 towards the center are very still and quiet. And the 2 Myconids that are leading you say, we always rotate where there are caretakers and others in a meld, which is a trance-like state to rest and recover. And that is what we use this room for. So if you would mind perhaps not making loud noises, or, well, I guess we can't hear, so that's irrelevant. If you could keep your weapons
Wait, bro.
away.
Can you guys hear? Could you hear us
And
the whole time, bro?
not do too much telepathic communication in this room for their purposes of their rest, that would be appreciated.
You got it, bro. No more telepathic communication after this telepathic communication, bro.
Tarek just kind of rolls his eyes.
Patrick, didn't you say that the sulfur smell was part of the disease?
Yeah, dude, I was just about to say that, bro. You're reading my mind. It's like we're telepathic, bro. Maybe we're actually micing it. No, but dude, it smells
Maybe.
really bad in here. I thought no farted for a second. It's really bad in here, dude.
I thought
Yes.
that was racist to say.
But see, I said fart. That's people can fart and stank, dude. It's different. Right
Well, that's
now?
what I was thinking, but I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah, but you didn't say fart, bro.
I was thinking it though.
Yeah, but I said it.
You implied that I just smell that way all the time.
You did imply that, bro. And that is racist, dude. I said she tooted some
I did
sulfur.
appreciate it.
I didn't want to be rude and say toot.
You can toot and say toot all you want, bro. It's free world.
I think the word is flatulence is what you're looking for,
Nah,
Sigurd.
she totally farted, dude.
No, did you fart?
Did you fart? No.
Yes.
See, I told you, bro. Can I see if I can detect the source of
Sure.
the smell in here?
Give me a perception
Okay.
check. Anyone that would like to use your sniffer.
Alright.
Natural 20.
Wow, Petrick, what is
No.
going on? I'm telling you, there's something about this cave system that Petrick is like.
It's because he's high as
is
frick all the time, dude.
glued
He's
in.
so
He
in tune.
understands the plant life is
so
his
in tune.
specialty, man.
AJ with an 18
the
is also
smell
really good.
is definitely coming from this kind of opening in the western side of the chamber.
That's where
That
it
is
is. That's what they said.
definitely the source of the scent.
So, like Scooby Doo,
Well-
I'm gonna go like, and then I'm just gonna
Wow,
like
a
follow
25
my
and a
voice.
24.
Wait. Let's take a breather here first. We already knew there was danger in the west. All right, now we just confirmed it. I'm gonna sit on this comfy toadstool and
That's
take
a
a little
person,
breather.
bro. Pretty sure
You're gonna
it's a
sit on
person.
that toadstool?
yeah.
Okay, so as you said, I'm just kidding. Nothing.
Nah.
No, I just go to the
Um,
entrance of it. I'm not gonna go in it, but I just kind of want to look into
Okay.
the west side.
It's dark. You have dark vision
I do have dark vision.
up to what, 60 feet? Probably?
Probably. I'd have to double check because first time playing in elf.
Yeah, it would be 60 feet.
It's 60 feet. We're gonna go by that.
You can see.
Yeah, just double checked. It is 60 feet.
There you go. You see that.
Sorry, I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh. Hey, dudes, there's totally something purple growing.
Well, I
and
might have been a
glowing
little
in there.
generous.
No, that was about right.
That's all right.
Guys, I promise I'm not going into danger, but there's totally something
Okay.
glowing in here, dudes.
As you are peering into the cavern,
Gosh.
there is a pungent odor of brimstone, and instead of where it kind of looks, there is a large cluster of purple crystals that you can see right here that are jutting from the stone. Towards the back, though, further back, just at the edge of your range of dark vision, there's a slight orange glow. So you see the cavern walls, purple crystals jutting out here, and an orange glow from further back in the cave.
All right, I'm going to go over to Noah and Sigurd.
There's
and
one other
Tarek.
thing that you notice.
Okay.
Sorry, Patrick.
Hey.
A strange lack of any fungal growth here, where most of the other caverns that you've come through have had just a variety of mushrooms on the ground, climbing up the walls, growing everywhere. Here, it's very barren and rocky, and that is different from the rest of the landscape that you've seen throughout these caves. And that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Still going back. All right, dudes. I'll be honest, man. I don't know if resting here is gonna be super ideal. Cause like down that little western cave thingy area, there's like some purple glowy crystals. I didn't see a lick of fungi or fung dudes. and I think I saw some orange growing in the back too. I don't know. It reeks of danger, and No's probably getting her whiskers all erect over there if she had whiskers, but I don't know. I don't know if resting here is going to be ideal for a long period of time, dude. How long do you need, Sigurd?
Um, I mean, we just need to take an hour breather, I would think, just to catch our breath.
If it makes
Okay.
Sigurd feel better, I'm willing to wait. I don't think I want to wait very much longer.
All right. Then I'll sit over there by the entrance and kind of keep watch if I see anything super weird.
I'll
But
come with you. Tarek's gonna move over.
Tarek, my man. And I go for a knuckle bump.
I can't see much in here, so I'd better. What is this? You want to
Sorry,
fight?
I thought that was a human thing. Do humans not fist bump either? Elves don't. We don't. I thought you guys do. I read it. that
I've
you guys
lived
do
on
the
this
fist bump.
island for decades. Maybe it's a newer thing that like the hip young folk are doing.
Man, my bad, dude. All right. Well, we're gonna keep watch, and
Okay.
in case something comes out. And I know you got that. You got that dagger throwing dagger thing. It's cool beads, bro.
Thank you.
I'm kind of. I really could use some cherry blossoms right now. I don't want to do that in front of them. It's kind of disrespectful, you know. I don't want to burden plants, you know.
The two myconids that were kind of walking you through are going to connect to you telepathically again and say, "Are you going to continue on to the elders, or do you intend to stay here?"
Oh, frick. 1 second, dude. Oh, frick. I forgot that was our whole freaking plan, dude. All right, Tarek, you're going to sit here and watch. Sigurd, you're going to sit here and rest. No. You're going to sit there and do what you do best. And I guess I'll talk to the elder, bro.
I would
Alright,
not
I guess-
advise you talking to the elders on your own.
Who's going to Oh, dude, No could watch the door. And you could come with me.
Why don't
dude.
we just ask
Alright,
them
let's
for a
just
quick
go.
breather, and then we can talk to the elders, or we'll talk to the elders and then come back
How
for a
about we all
breather.
just go at once?
It's
and
fine.
come
We can
back
just go
for a
talk
rest?
to the elders.
Oh yeah, we
This is
can
great.
totally do that. You guys are great with ideas, bro. You guys are great with ideas. All right,
All
let's
right,
go.
so you
talk
guys
to them.
decide you're gonna go talk to the elders first. Okay.
I also forgot that was the point.
I was like, you're saying this all out loud. The
Yeah.
Myconids don't understand why you're not following them anymore.
We're on our way, dudes.
They lead you into a smaller chamber this way.
Up at the tippity top.
Up tippity top. As you enter this section of the cave system, there's glowing fungus and colorful crystals that grow from the walls and ceilings of this smaller cave. In the middle of the cave, there are two human-sized mushroom folk that are tending to a larger specimen of their kind. The large one is shriveled, lying down, and just covered with those unhealthy purple blotches that you saw on one of the adult myconids, and it does not seem to be moving. As soon as you enter in, the other two myconids that are caring for the larger one that's very sick, they immediately reach out telepathically and say, one of them says, "Tarek, I didn't expect to see you down here." And Tarek replies back, "Arata, I hadn't heard from you, and that beast was guarding the entrance. I came to trade and to reestablish our relationship, but it seems you've come across much more serious problems." And Arata's gonna say, "Yes, the sickness has taken Sinensa, and all of our time and attention has been to try to care for those who have fallen ill." Who are these others that are with you? And Tarek's going to take a minute to introduce the three of you and explain that he recruited you to come and help him.
I'm
on the mission.
Petrick, dude.
Hello, Petrick, dude. We're so glad you're here.
No. It's just Petrick, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just Petrick, dude. We're so glad you're here.
Man. Nah, dude. It's like the name is Petrick.
All right, Petrick. I'm Arata. This is Enoch, and the sick one is Sinensa, our leader.
Is she like? Hold on. Okay, me asking DM. Is she? Was
You
she
don't
one
have to
of
ask me like this. I know that you think that we communicate telepathically.
I'm so used to it right now. It's never gonna go away.
Wait, Moonshot. Hold on.
Is Sinensa like? Is she like in that stasis mode? Is she conscious? Is she dead? Like what?
She is not dead. She's being cared to by the other two. But some of the other myconids, as you've traveled through in the last chamber where they were kind of in a trance, you saw some with those purple blotches of the disease, but Sinensa has like a multitude more of them. So she is definitely the most sick. And so she is lying down, not moving on the ground, but she's still alive. She's just not conscious right now.
Can I I don't know if this would be a medicine or nature check, determine the longevity of her lifespan, like how much time she has, I should say.
Wait, you're asking how long? What's the lifespan of a mic?
No. I was like, let me rephrase that. I said that way too much. No,
Yeah,
how much life?
How bad it is?
Yeah, how bad it is.
It'll probably be a medicine check, I would say.
Okay.
You've
Oh
had some
wow,
good nature
7.
checks.
That was really bad. I can't tell.
Seems bad.
Seems
pretty bad.
All right, then I'm just gonna like communicate, I guess, to an open channel, and then be like, Sinensa, dude, or maybe you dudes, like, was she the first one to get sick? How long she been sick, bro? Like, she looks rough, dude.
Arata is gonna reconnect with you and say, she was the first to become sick, but not the only. Several others have come down with this sickness. We think that it was from something on the western side of the caverns. Did my mic say it weird, or did I say it weird?
No, because she said she was down with the sickness.
Sorry.
That's what I freaking.
I was like, I don't really know what's happening.
No, I giggled, but Ian freaking. Oh, you're making me crack, dude. Okay. Is Sinensa? Can she talk? Sinensa, can you talk, bro? Can you hear me, bro?
Sinensa is not able to communicate right now. She needs to save her remaining energy to rest and recover. And while Aranta is saying this, she's going to be taking some glowing red fungus and kind of puff some spores around Sinensa's head. They're kind of version of medicinal treatment. And you notice that these look to be give me a nature check.
Yeah,
you were waiting for that.
I was actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, my good luck ran
like
out.
Some kind of spores from some kind of mushroom.
Freaking
That's like a glowing red thing.
That's what a 6 gives you.
Sure.
Is she going to be all right, or?
The other elder myconid is now going to chime in and say, we do not know. This is something strange to us. It's not like the sun sickness or any other form of illness that we've seen before, and we don't know why it is spreading.
What could you tell us about, like, how this started, dude? Like, what happened?
The most that we've been able to determine is that exposure to the western side of the caves seems to infect the myconids. And so we've tried to keep everyone, especially the young ones, the sprouts, as far away from there as possible, which is why perhaps you ran into a couple of the sprouts in the eastern side of the cave system. But we've lived here for generations, and unless we can find a way to stop this sickness, then we'll be forced to risk moving to a new cave system, which comes with many perils. We're not fast creatures, and we cannot be caught out in the sun.
Wait, 1 second, dudes. I'm gonna say this out loud. All right, guys, this looks like really bad. Like really bad. Secret, you might have been on the right track to take a nice little resty rest. You guys want to just rest
we
up
try.
and then do? Yeah, no, Secret. We're going after that golden shrooms, bro.
Yeah, no, I think we have to help these people. They seem pretty defenseless.
I mean, they'd probably attack us if we just left at this point, and that'd be so not cool. Yeah.
Protect the weak with life and limb. That's what we'll do.
I mean, that's what you can do, bro. I'm not doing that. I know No's not doing that. No's here for golden glory, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there'll be glory in killing some golden
Wait, there's golden stuff down here, bro?
mold, orange mold, or whatever it was you saw. What did you say again? What you saw in the back of that tunnel?
Oh yeah, dude. It was freaking weird. I saw glowy purple crystals and orange glow. And not a single thing of fungus or plants or
Okay.
nothing. Just bare naked stone. It was weird. So yeah. Tarek, what do you think, bro?
Well, I came here to reestablish trade route with these myconids, and if they all fall, not only will we lose valuable commodities in the heartcap mushrooms, but also these myconids have, as you said, well, Sigurd, they're innocent and they need our protection. They're not fighters. Without our assistance, they are likely to fall either from the sickness here or from attempting to transport to a new cave.
This seems like a lot of work, dude.
I mean, Petrick, you've shown some impressive combat skills. I saw how you took out that scourge,
Yeah,
that
but
final scourge. I mean, it was attached to No's face, no less, and you fearlessly combated those scourges. I'm sure whatever we find can't be any scarier than that.
You think I was fearless, dude? You think I was fearless, bro?
Oh, they certainly
I was
can't
very
hold
proud.
a flame to you.
I see what you know what? Maybe you guys are onto something, bro. Maybe we should help these dudes out. All right. Okay, let's help the dudes out. You guys make some good points, I guess. All right, Mike and bros and dudettes, we're totally gonna do our best to help you guys out. We saw, we saw the glow in the western side. You guys don't know anything about those crystals, dude? Because they were glowing pretty bright.
We would not traverse far into the western cavern because the sunlight comes through some cracks in the walls there. And so we haven't been able to discover much of what lies in that direction.
It's definitely not vampires then. All right, well, we'll get back to you
He
on
just
this,
has
guys.
a list of like 100 possibilities. Cross that one off. Not vampires.
All completely not even close to being the actual thing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, dudes. We're going to see what we can do to help you out. We're on the case.
We would be most grateful for any aid, and we would be able to repay you with what we have. We know trading with Tarek, we normally would give him mushrooms for potions, and we'd be happy to supply you with whatever we can use, whatever you can use.
That would be totally wicked, bro. By any chance,
Well, we could certainly use mushrooms for potions.
Wait, no, you gotta do that. Yeah, dude, come on.
I'm sorry, we had trouble connecting with you. What were you trying to say?
Well, we could certainly use the mushrooms for potions.
Well, we'll start gathering as much as we have to spare as a gift, as a thank you, a bit of payment.
Awesome, dudes. All right. We'll be back later. Hopefully, probably.
All right, so out of game real quick, just so I know, and we can kind of keep this moving along. Is your intention to take a short rest before venturing further?
Yeah, that seems to be the
Do you want a
consensus
short
here.
rest here in this room? They would probably, if you ask the Myconids, they'd probably recommend resting in the room where the other Myconids in the circle are resting. That's kind of what that room is.
I was going to propose my
so.
original plan of like being there at the entrance of the west side.
You can't propose. We're like a lot of us are already married.
Yeah, a lot of us
married,
are kind
Andrew's
of
already married,
taking
like-
people. Okay, well, Patrick can propose. He could do that.
Oh, okay. Right here? This seems weird.
Patrick has
but what was your idea?
He was gonna basically like sit at the entrance on the west side or at the entrance to the west
Kind
side.
of where they were
Tarek.
set up before?
Yeah, it's essentially the same deal, and then kind of like rotate.
So go ahead and move your
rests.
token where you would for the short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, find
Eric's
a
gonna hang
nice
out with
comfy mushroom to
Just make sure it's not a person.
Wait,
lean
that
on.
mushroom? Okay, so as you
Yep.
said,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna keep doing
it
that.
eats me immediately.
The two the Myconids that were guiding you are gonna return back to your work. They've kind of introduced you to everybody, helped you find your way to the elders. So they're gonna dismiss themselves and return to their work.
Farewell, mushroom people.
In this room, the six in a circle, the one on the furthest west and the one on the furthest east, they're kind of awake and supervising, as it were, as the other four are in a trance, resting, and you think that they kind of rotate out as needed. So yeah, but you find a comfy spot. And you can take a short rest before you roll your hit dice or whatever else you do during a short rest. I would like to go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh, what is this about? What does she know? Ooh, 2.
Uh-oh.
3
Great.
minus 1.
Uh-oh.
Sure. Okay, thanks. Go ahead and complete your short rest. Good job.
We can just click the button using D&D Beyond. No, I'm just kidding. Using Roll20.
Can't do a D&D Beyond ad on our Roll20 broadcast. What are you?
I thought I was
doing?
Critical Role for a second, guys. I thought that was cool.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna start promoting Loot Crate next?
Do I just leave the other two, like the reset temporary max HP and recover dawn-based resources? I leave those unchecked, right, for the short rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. Short rest. So pretty much a short rest is just an opportunity to roll hit dice, and you can recover some resources. I'm trying to think for a cleric if there's.
I was trying to see if my spell
anything
slot
short
came back.
rest related. You don't get any spell slots back on a short rest.
I haven't used anything other than that, so that was just curious. So it's probably on the long rest.
One of my rages back.
Rage charges come back. Okay, great.
Nice, dude.
And Sigurd, I don't think you get anything other than the HP, right?
Yeah, man, I don't even have resources, man. Imagine having limited resources.
Imagine being like on Patrick's level. All right, cool, dude.
All right. So it looks like No is able to get back to full health, I believe, and Sigurd gets back 4 of the 6 HP that you lost.
Yeah, I feel better.
Anything else you want to do during this kind of hour period? 'Cause you're not necessarily napping. You just can't be doing anything like physically exerting. You can still talk, you strategize, or read, or whatever.
Oh, hold on.
I just clean my sword and my dagger.
I
One of
would
them's got like a little bit of a sturge wing kind of like caught in the.
Ugh.
Get that out of there.
I'd like to step away from Tarek for a second. I want to.
Where are you going?
I gotta take a leak, bro. Gotta take a leak.
All right, I will stand guard.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I do want to go over, kind of closer to where the entrance was, to where the entrance of the cave, kind of just on my own.
You didn't come through this entrance, but you can go to that tunnel if you want. You haven't been through that tunnel
Yeah,
necessarily.
I'll go through that. I'll go through the other code.
Okay.
Because I saw the grown-up Myconids go that way. So.
Yes, they did.
So I'm just gonna go over there and I'll telepathically communicate to one of them, and be like, "Hey, don't mind me, bro. I'm just gonna do something over here. Just gonna chillax for a little bit."
But first, roll for initiative.
And then I'm gonna go
I
like
mean,
sit over by the water and hold on to my like grasp the
You-
amulet necklace
Yeah.
thingy thing, and then
Yeah.
just kind of like see if I can feel any connection in this area or any communication or whatever.
yeah, roll a Arcana.
Okay. There's my 21. Oh, I missed you.
This is just a question from me. Why is there a reason why Petrick tends to go toward the water when he's trying to
Just calming.
gain that connection?
It's not like
The-
a
the
specific
tranquility of it?
reasoning. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
kind of like how people have like music on when they meditate or whatever the case. It's
Sure,
like not a
sure.
necessary thing, but if it's there, we'll totally use it.
Okay, so on a 21, on a 21, you don't feel any change in the connection from when you were out looking over the waves yesterday evening.
Mm-hmm.
But that same idea of, you're on the right path. She told you to come to Stormwreck Isle, so but not any closer than that. Especially something about being here underground, almost like clouds. That feeling of connectedness here.
But it does feel like almost like reassurance, like you're doing the right path. You're going on the right path. Like you're definitely still doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I think that
or is it
there's
still
really,
foggy?
as you're kind of looking around, you see a lot of mushrooms. You're watching the water flowing, but like there's no columns. There's really no
there
stained
isn't.
glass. There's
No.
no any idea of like human architecture. So in that sense, like, why are you in a cave? This isn't helping you get closer to her.
Solid points.
Yeah.
That was depresso espresso. All right. And then I'm just gonna head back over to Tarek. Definitely depressed. Just gonna.
I'm
head
gonna
back
do
over to him.
I'm gonna see if Tarek picks up on that. Tarek, my boy, are you perceptive? Is perception? Oh, wait.
Is you
Perception, wisdom.
No. Yes.
Perception's wisdom, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I don't like some of their stats are a little more like basic.
Wow.
Ooh,
An 18. Oh, yeah.
As you walk back next to Tarek, he's gonna look over to you and he'll say, Petrick, I can't help but notice that you don't seem thrilled to be here. Something about the caves got you feeling down.
I just haven't like smoked in a while, bro. It's really bumming me out, dude. And I'm supposed to be looking for this like these stone columns with like these stained glass, bro. And I
What
know
are you talking about?
And I know like we're supposed to be helping you with these shroom people, man, and that's cool. But man, I don't know. Being underground's kind of bumming me out, man.
Well, to me, when I'm underground, it gives me a feeling of a little bit of stability. There's something about connecting with these myconids that it gives me a sense of purpose. And if you allow me another pun, I have a feeling of being more grounded while I'm here. But leaving that aside, does Petrick smile at all? No? Okay. All right. Well,
Well, it's not like he was unfazed. He was just like, oh my gosh, that was such a bad pun.
That's good. Tarek's gonna say, Petrick, everyone's journey is different, and I'll have to admit that the end result of mine is not what I would have expected. And sometimes when searching for one thing, something else comes across your path. And it's an opportunity to learn whether it's from a new experience. Perhaps I've always enjoyed learning through a little bit of combat or connecting with a new type of people, but sometimes the rewards are more tangible, and other times it's a growth in maturity. So even if this isn't directly the path that you plan to take, I wouldn't put it aside all too soon. Everything has its purpose.
I mean, I guess, dude. It's just bumming me out, bro. But we are doing some good here, so I guess it's all right. Flips my little.
Well, the
hair
one
a
other
little
thing
bit.
I would say is that the more you do good for others, those rewards will come back to you. So
Now,
keep
you
your
know
chin up.
what? Maybe
doing
for
good work here.
humans, but not for me. It never works out very well. Anytime good
Why-
happens to me, it's gone pretty quickly, man.
Well, that's really depressing. Do you want to talk about it?
Yep, I'm actually pretty depressed as it is. I'd rather not reflect on that anymore, man.
Well, I can tell you my sad backstory, and we can compare notes if you want. I don't know. Did you have to run away from the whole life that you knew because they tried to tell you to assassinate the one that you love, and so you had to run away and hide the rest of your life from? No? Then I guess it's not just
I
you.
mean, that's pretty bummy. I mean, you could say I had something similar, running away from the only family that you knew for the entirety of your life because you look and act different. And the one person who gave a crap about you just disappeared like out of nowhere without saying a word right at the moment that you needed her the most. But, I guess you're right. My problems aren't as much as yours.
Well, it's not a comparison.
No, it's okay,
In that
dude.
sense,
I
it's
get
just
I get it, bro.
I'm not good at these kind of. Do you want me to have you go talk to one of the Myconans?
I
Maybe
just
they
want to
can
smoke
help
right
you
now,
out?
dude. It would really help right now.
I really don't think they would like that underground.
And I know that, bro. And that's bumming me out even more. How much time until they're done resting, bro? Because
And just like that, their resting time is done.
I feel
Crazy.
refreshed.
You feel
Oh. Absolutely amazing. What a good nap.
Tarek, we need to hurry up and get out of here, bro. I'm not kidding, man. I am dying over here.
All right, here I'll make you a deal, Patrick. I will do all I can in the effort of expedience to ensure that this job is finished quickly, and you stay the course. Fair? Shake on it.
Flips my hair. I guess that's fine. Shakes your hand. All right.
Here's for pansies.
What? You said something, Tarek?
No, I said long hairs for pansies, but it's all right. I still like you.
Huh. You guys ready to go,
Well-
bros?
Who wants to go exploring caverns?
I'm already walking in.
I'm
literally
as ready as
start
I'll
walking
ever
in.
be, I suppose.
You're just going.
I just went in. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Patrick is like not having it anymore. He's like, I just want to get this over with, bro.
I think the only one who would have trouble seeing down here, ironically, is Tarek. Because
Well, no, me too. I'm a human.
Oh,
He's a
Figured?
human, yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna say that it is dim light in here. So unless you have a way to produce light, you're gonna have trouble in this particular cavern. The other areas of the cave had the bioluminescent glow from the algae as a diversion. Sorry, from the mushrooms, but this cavern does have a light orange glow and a purple glow from the crystals, but without having the walls covered with the mushroom bioluminescence. There's just a dim light in this
I
cavern.
was gonna ask, is
I have
those
a
close enough?
tinderbox, but I don't know if I have a torch.
Isn't that in your kit? Do you not have a?
I don't see a torch.
Let me check my.
I'm not seeing a torch.
Shut
I
it
think
up.
I forgot to pack torches. Patrick, you're magical, sort of. Do you have some sort of elf trick or some sort of drug trick to make light?
Bro, I just want you to know that's twice you've been super racist today, man. Like, I don't know what it is with you today, dude, but that's like
What did I do? I'm
that's
sorry.
such a weird track record, bro.
You
Why
have
why
these
didn't you
things,
ask
some rather
no
off-putting
the flameo
things.
person over here, the dragon?
But-
Oh, light it up with her breath.
No does cold breath. I
Yep.
saw her.
Still racist,
She-
bro.
I didn't. So you don't have an elf trick then to make light?
I'm not a mage or a wizard or a sorcerer. I'm just a cleric, bro. I know, disappointing. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess I could try Sacred Flame again, but hey, what do I know? I could try.
It's not like light is a cleric cantrip or anything, so that's crazy.
Does anyone have a
I don't
torch?
think I actually got that though.
You don't, but it is a cleric cantrip. Roll me a d6 luck check, and on a 4, 5, or 6, then Tarek has a torch. There you go. Tarek has a torch.
Yay.
Tarek reaches into
Good
his
Tarek.
bag and says, normally the Myconids don't like me lighting up a torch, but since none of them are down here, here you go, and he hands it to you,
Oh,
Sigurd.
look at Tarek being useful. Petrick.
Unless you want me to hang
not.
on to it. What do you mean being useful? I killed like half of the sturges back there.
It's all right. I'm not useful. I get it. I'll keep looking around, being useful, guys.
All right.
I'm gonna
Well,
examine these crystals. By the
Don't
way,
run off too far.
I'm
When
right
I
here.
go
bro.
with him.
Don't wait for me, man.
Wait.
Yeah, Tarek's gonna keep up with you. So yeah, this wall, there's like some purple
I'm examining them.
glowing crystals. And
What would that
I'm
be?
trying to see.
Nature check?
Give me investigation, because you guys are kind of searching around to see what you can see here.
Yeah.
Anyone else, if Noah or Sigurd are looking around, they can do
Ooh,
some
a
investigation.
16. Is this investigation for the general area?
What do you want to investigate?
Well, I mean, ideally the entire place, but I was specifically asking for the crystals. I will not lie.
Okay, then I will give you an investigation for the crystals. What is no investigating? Wow, you guys all rolled so high.
Yeah, 16, 17, 16.
It was my first good roll of the day.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go.
I wasn't doing too hot earlier.
A lot of misses, unfortunately.
I think because I have dark vision, and I don't need to stick around here with the others. I think I'll actually go a little bit further in, like,
Okay.
like maybe about here-ish. Like, kind of curious. Like, I assume the orange is kind of coming out like around here.
Correct, right there.
Yeah,
Right
so
there.
I'll go from right here. I'll investigate the orange aura.
And Sigurd, what are you investigating? And then I'll
I
just go to
guess-
those order.
I guess Tarek and I with the torch will go to the south end of the cave, see if there's anything going on over there.
Nice.
Okay,
We're touching all the
you want
points here.
Tarek to come with you?
Yeah, Tarek, come bring that torch over here. We'll check over here.
Oh, Tarek's holding the torch? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah, you said that Tarek had the torch.
You did say that.
I wasn't sure if you were asking him to hand it to you to light,
Oh,
or
okay,
if you
gotcha.
wanted him to carry it, which is fine. Tarek's is holding it.
Come
He'll
on,
probably just
AJ.
get
I
one.
would never steal a man's torch.
It's
that's
like
fine.
honor and stuff.
Okay, so first with the purple crystal.
Ooh. Show me what
Don't
you
touch it with your
got.
bare hand.
Too late. Starts eating it.
Man, okay.
It tastes like
Um,
cherries. Cherry blossoms.
It looks like
I would have guessed grape.
That's racist.
Why?
Sorry, give me a,
You're good.
That's not fair.
you guys keep making jokes.
I didn't know. Woo woo.
Okay. As you investigate the purple crystals, you can tell that the noxious fumes are seeping from around this vein of purple crystals. And you can even kind of look and see along the wall further back that where the enormous orange crystal is almost blocking what would have been a natural exhaust point for those fumes. And so where all of this sulfuric scent is coming from is now getting kind of clogged up in this cavern because that orange, I'm giving you a little more information, but that orange crystal seems to be blocking the exhaust of it. And so it is trapped in the cave here. For no,
Wait, I have a
sorry, no,
question.
where did you end up going? I think I lost you on the map.
No, I
She's in
moved a
front of the
little bit
orange.
further actually in the
Are you,
orange.
okay, all right. I think you're right. I think I see you.
Yeah, I thought everyone was sticking
Look
around over here, so I was gonna let her be a little bit cautious. But once Sigurd and Tarek moved forward, I was like, all right, you know, she's not afraid.
Okay.
She ain't got no
You had a
fear.
question, Zeus, before I
Yes.
go to no?
I wanted to see if were these planted here, so to speak, or have they been here this whole time? The crystals, like, are
The
they?
crystals have been here the whole time. They seem to be a natural formation from the island itself.
And
Yeah.
I can't tell. I don't know if this would be another check. I don't know. Can I tell what like these crystals really are? Why they're producing this deadly gas? Like,
You can tell that the sulfuric smell is coming from deeper underground.
okay,
But it's not being produced by the crystals per se. More so that they are
like a conduit or something.
more like a conduit or almost like a result
Okay.
of an underlying source.
So I would assume that something underground is making these crystals these way or this way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool,
And
cool.
also that scent, that sulfuric kind of smoke or whatever is also coming from deeper underground.
Okay. Cool.
But normally it would escape the cavern and it's being blocked in here.
All right. I'll wait
more
till
recently.
we're done. And
No,
I'll
we'll
relay.
actually get to you and Sigurd at the same time because a 16 and a 17, you see that attached to the walls, you spot two creatures that look like smaller versions of dragons, but they're made entirely out of green smoke. And you can see their eyes peering at you as they are attached to the walls, and I'll show you where. One is there. That's the one that No spots. And one is there that Sigurd spots. So attached to the walls, this small puff of greenish smoke shaped like a small dragon is attached. And as soon as the torchlight lights up these small creatures, they are going to rush to attack you. And so on that, we're gonna have everybody roll for initiative. And unfortunately,
Guys, I think we found the problem.
Wait, hold on. Let me clear this first, and then I'll put up a new turn order.
You said unfortunately for me. What's wrong with me?
Well, you're just a little
Again?
further away, but I mean, it's fine.
Oh, okay. I was
Just-
like, guys, what's wrong with me now?
Okay, cool. Now you guys can go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh no, a
Reset it.
3.
Yay!
I had a 3.
Trade Z's.
Tarek, man, he is.
Dang.
Tarek came to fight, man.
Eric is well. He did say he wanted to go and throw some daggers. Dang, everyone got a good roll except me. I really did trade with freaking
Hold on, I
Sloth
haven't
here.
got their roll yet.
Oh my gosh, an 18.
No!
Honestly, I love it narratively that they go first because
They do get reaction on
they,
that.
they were ready. You know, they were ready. They've been
have, like-
ready. What's up?
I was gonna ask if they had advantage from like being from surprise or whatever, but
Wouldn't it be like
no,
an
I
equal surprise?
just rolled a 16.
nice.
So these
all right.
fume dragons just like appeared out of the stone, essentially.
No, they were just kind of on the back of the stone. They're up on the wall, but they were kind of behind the stone. So as No walked forward and as Sigurd walked forward, they leapt to attack you Because like you wouldn't be able to see them from the entrance here
Yeah.
because they're clinging to the wall.
There's smoke.
Yes.
Oh, it's so weird, bro.
They may not. All right, so the fume drakes are going to attack.
Patrick, I thought you would know about Puff the Magic Dragon.
This is like right up your wheelhouse, actually.
Bro,
That's
it's
crazy.
It's smoke, bro. It's totally you, dude.
Okay. This one next to No is going to try to bite you.
Wow. Is it? Hold on. I'm thinking these
Is
are
it
just
12
like
hit?
made of smoke. Are they not made of smoke?
Those also
I think they are. I
understanding.
think they're made out of green
They're
smoke.
fume drakes. They're made out of a green gas of some kind.
And they can bite?
Mhm.
That's so weird.
This one. So that one, the one up top, missed a bite attack onto No.
Mhm.
The one below is going to release a cone of scalding steam
Oh.
for both
Oh.
Sigurd and Tarek
Oh no.
that need to make a DC 11 dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. You better do good. What happened to the torch? Is the torch gonna be fine? That's a real
Players
question
have-
there.
What did I say?
Flaming
DC
hot,
11
man.
dexterity?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. A
Oof.
5. Tarek is getting hit. Everybody taking some damage
I keep
today.
on forgetting. I keep on closing out my character sheets instead of minimizing them. Tarek's definitely taking damage. Did you do one as well, Sigurd?
I think I missed it. I'm sorry.
Sorry. This Drake next to you is doing a cone of a scalding steam towards both you and Tarek, so you both have to do a dex save of a DC 11.
Ooh, there we go.
16. There you
I'm
go.
gonna drop to the floor. I'm gonna drop to the stone floor.
You're still gonna take half of this damage.
Ah,
That's a
It's hurt,
stirred.
it's
What
hurt,
am
it
I
hurts.
doing? I got the wrong enemy.
Oh, steam buns!
My buns.
It's gonna be 1d8.
Nice. So is
And
it
it'll be
half the
half-
1d8?
It'll be half.
Oh
no!
my gosh.
Tarek takes a full 8 damage,
Jeez
and
Louise.
Sigurd, you still take 4 points of fire damage.
Aren't you like
ah.
back to where you started before the rest?
Yep. Good thing I took that rest.
Yeah, for real,
Say it's a
dude.
good thing I took that rest, because otherwise I would be unconscious.
That would be
And
so
that's
unfortunate.
they're gonna stay put. They don't want to. Yeah, and actually, this fume drake, sorry, is gonna move up 2. It's gonna fly to there. Okay. And then with that, it is your turn, Sigurd.
All right, I
Got hit with
will.
a blast of steam.
Here's the moment of truth, I guess. I will attack it with my short sword. Try to stab at the smoke with my sword.
I was
Okay.
literally gonna ask, is that
know.
gonna work?
Yeah.
I don't know anything else to do. Oh
A
man,
natural 1.
Dude,
Great.
that's your
Incredible.
second.
That
Not
is.
one. Okay.
So good at
Yeah.
that.
Do you
All
still
right,
have
I'll try
another
it with the
attack or
dagger.
no?
Yeah, it's a
Oh
9.
my gosh, got a 4. Got a 4 and it
That's
equals 9.
surprisingly just not gonna hit. Actually,
Surprisingly.
So, like, I'm
Okay.
sorry, bro.
Tarek,
Dang.
save us again. Tarek, throw the ball.
Don't worry, I'm ready. He just has a torch in one hand and a dagger in the other. Anything else, Sigurd?
No, I will sit here.
Uh,
Image.
Stack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Tarek is gonna try to melee this guy
Come on,
right in front of him.
Come on, Tarek. Oh, 14.
14. Swap over. A 14 is gonna hit. For 7 piercing damage.
Wow.
Wow.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good. He's not like dead or anything.
It's not like dead or anything.
that's true.
Tarek is gonna keep on holding that torch so that the two of them can see. And is gonna end his turn just like that.
Nice.
I'm counting it that he can only do one dagger, melee, or throw because his other hand is holding a torch.
That's fair.
And to know, it's you.
Hi.
Makes
Hey,
sense.
hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
This
No,
Drake just tried to bite you and missed.
No, extends a hand. Says, "Hi, how are you?"
Hey, how are you?
The Drake does not respond.
No.
Believe it or not.
You just hear the other side of the
Hello
cave. Hey, how are you?
Hurt by this rejection, knows enters a rage.
I get mad when people don't say hi to me. I
You didn't
get it.
shake this hand. You didn't shake this hand.
And then using my two-handed longsword, she's going
Yeah.
to thrust.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's still just not if you guys could roll above a 4, that would be helpful. But that's not gonna hit.
That would be splendid, actually.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Anything else for your turn? No.
No.
Okay. Patrick.
Question: do I know these encounters are happening?
Oh, I guess
Yes.
let's move forward.
You definitely hear yells, screams, and especially Sigurd saying, "Tarek, save us again," or whatever. I think is what he just said.
All right, then
yes.
I will.
Definitely know that you haven't seen the fume drakes yet, but you have. Well, actually, yeah, no, you can see this fume drake. It moved into
Which
your
one?
vision.
This
one
one
on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You
It
have a
did
straight
just move
line of
there.
sight to that guy.
Okay, so then I'm going to. I'm gonna whip out my mace and then cautiously move forward. I'm not actually gonna get close to them, but I want to be right here. Just say I'm right here in the crossroads.
Okay, you can see both of the. Yeah, you can see both.
Okay. Perfect. I'm going to first assist the boys down under and shoot another sacred
We all
flame.
see us now.
Yeah, we all see. Ozzy.
Oi,
Aussie,
oi,
Aussie,
oi.
Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
All right, sacred flame in the boy down under.
Okay, it's been a whole minute since I've done a deck save, so.
Oh yeah, it's been at least a minute or two. Oh
A
yeah,
6?
give me that 6.
No.
There we
The
go.
damage, give me that 8.
Wait.
Freaking natural.
There we go.
8 damage?
8 damage.
8
Hold
radiant
on, we can talk
damage.
about this.
Eight
With that,
damage.
this fume drake is bloodied and still has not completely dissipated.
That was a good
But it
hit,
is hurt.
Patrick.
It was a good hit.
Thanks,
Took a hit.
man. I guess.
Anything else for your turn?
I think we can do this.
How bloodied are you, Sigurd?
I'm over halfway.
You're over
Bloodied.
half?
Yeah.
Over
He
half
has less.
bloodied.
He has fewer than half of his hit points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then for my bonus action, I'm going
You're gonna
Theoretically,
measure it on a
it's
scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna measure my health on a scale of 1 to 10, it'd probably be about a 4.
All right, well,
Just-
I'm gonna be like bibbity bobbity, your health recovery, whatever, bro. You're healed, and I cast healing word on Sigurd.
Ooh. Is this our cleric's first healing?
Second, I healed
Everybody
myself in the
excited?
beginning. Actually,
That doesn't count.
totally does.
Where's
9.
self-less healing?
You got healed for
Whoa.
9.
Incredible.
And
Whoa.
that is my
Wow.
last
That's
spell.
actually-
Well, that was incredible, Patrick. You could do that?
Yeah, dude. I'm useful sometimes.
It's like that whoop of the health bar filling up sound effect. Feels great.
Just imagine like a pink trail of kind of like pixie dust almost, just from my mace, and then just hovers over you for a second, and then just sprinkles down like a little raindrops.
Feels like Tinkerbell.
Yeah, like Tinkerbell. Only when I say that stupid spell though.
Think
You
of a
also,
wonderful thought.
Do you also lift one leg in the air?
No, I just go up on my tippy toes, just ooh. But that will end my turn.
All right. This fume drake, mad that it couldn't bite you, is going to instead try to shoot you with a cone of steam, which is a DC 11 dex save for no.
Oh, okay. I was like, which one is hitting somebody? About to hit-
Dex save.
Yeah.
8.
Oh, so
Yeah,
close.
so you will take 2 points of fire damage.
9.
Wait, is that
Ew.
halved because of the rage?
No.
Dang.
No, because
That's
it's fire
for
damage.
physical types of damage.
Oh,
Let's see
okay.
if our boys over here can recharge his steam breath. Darn it! He could have gotten all 3 of you.
Oh.
Instead,
I
I'm
don't-
gonna do a luck check to see. Do you want evens or odds, Sigurd?
I want odds. It worked good for me last time.
It,
All right,
Yeah,
it's gonna attack
did it.
Tarek.
Yeah.
It's gonna try to bite at Tarek.
yeah, they're always in your favorite.
Watch
For
out.
a 9, which Tarek just not today.
Smacks that out of there.
And doesn't
Not again.
and oh again. Sigurd! What a disappointing turn! No damage!
But we got
Your
heals.
drakes are about to be fired, Drakes.
It's
because
all right, Fire Drake. I've
Fired.
been there.
You fired.
Fired.
You're fired. All right, Sigurd. Sorry.
I got 17.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm. Finally,
Yeah, that's
bro.
gonna hit. Believe it or not,
Gosh, let's go,
it
dude.
isn't enough to kill this.
6.
6
It
piercing
is
damage.
not.
Wow.
It is
Well, the good-
hanging on by the thinnest wisp of green smoke.
Well, the
You
good
try-
news is Tarek is engaged with it, so I can actually sneak attack.
Gasp.
But you're also engaged. Does that matter? I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
Wait, I'm trying to roll damage. It's not.
Just.
Make your
It's just 1d6. So I'll just roll a d6 because it's
That's
not
fine.
rolling off my sheet.
In a 4.
Extra 4.
What does it look like as you dissipate this green smoke drake?
I'm not sure I can comprehend. I just like try to. I'm like, it's like floating around, wafting around. I couldn't like.
Yeah.
I couldn't find its essence when I stabbed the first couple times, but then like I see for a moment where the smoke's coalescing, and I just kind of lunge forward and like overextend and lose my balance a bit, but I like stab through its essence and it dissipates around my blade.
That's sick. I love it.
I
The
see.
unfortunate part of as it dissipates around your blade, there's a pop sound. It goes like a tiny explosion. It goes pop, and just like that, a small consolidated cloud of noxious fumes is going to spread to every creature within 5 feet, meaning that both you and Tarek need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Derek, watch out!
Dang, you're 15.
Tarek, what is going on?
He doesn't exactly have the best constitution.
No. See, I decided I couldn't kill any of you, so I'm just gonna kill that NPC.
Close enough, right?
And it's going to be a 1d8 poison damage on a save. Nothing happens.
Oh, nice,
say it?
dude.
You did.
Poor Tarek.
Didn't I
Yes.
say it was a DC 11?
Yeah.
Probably.
Tarek takes 2 damage. It's okay if I didn't.
Nice.
You probably
Uh,
said it. I missed it.
Probably, yeah. It doesn't matter. He
That's,
passed.
that's usually how that works. The fumed Drake is dead. Oh no,
R.I.P.
he was the one in the turn order. What have I done?
Oh, no. No, he's still
All
there.
right, and then hold on a second.
Oh, what was he at? 18? Something like that.
It still shows on the turn order.
Not for me.
Oh, but yes, it was 18.
I guess I'm gonna sprint.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sprint around here to no side. Actually, you know what's funny is I don't actually know if I can
Sprint?
attack with with my Vex or with just a bonus action. Can I attack with my offhand weapon? I can't remember.
I mean,
Wait, what do you
If it's
mean?
not like, can I break it up with movement when you're two-handed fighting? Can two-handed fighting be broken up by movement? I can't remember.
What's the
oh.
what's the mastery rule, Vex?
Well, the Vex just lets me do it as part of my action without a bonus action. But then two-handed fighting in general is like action bonus action, two-handed. And I don't know if you can. Let me.
Isn't that didn't they just roll that into weapon mastery and that's like the light property of a weapon? Isn't that what they
that's
did?
everybody can do that. For light
Okay.
property of a weapon, two-handed is two weapon fighting, and then Vex just means I do it with my action. I don't have to add the bonus action. But I'm just saying in general, two weapon fighting. I'm not sure if I can break it up with movement. Like I don't know if I can attack the second guy.
I don't know
Um,
either.
Good old 2024 rules.
Hold on, I'm just gonna. I don't know. I can Google it real quick if you want.
Yeah, you might have to. Unfortunately, I don't know what that rule is. Wait, do you have two? You don't have like a feat or something, do you? It's just because you're wielding a weapon in your offhand?
Yeah, I have two light hand weapons. Yeah, or I have two light weapons in my hands. Lets you
Why
do
would
two
you
weapon fighting.
not be able to use movement in the middle? Like,
I don't
just
know.
logically speaking.
I mean, we could just make it a rule.
Because, like,
Just
I don't
use
know.
the rule of
I like
cool.
rules as
Yeah.
written, but, like, if we need to just improvise and just say, like, it makes sense that you hit one with one hand, run and stab with your other hand.
I mean, that makes sense to me. I don't
Sure.
see why
Go for it. Just yeah. Just,
movement
Alright.
shouldn't be able to break that up. That would seem dumb.
We stab him.
yeah, I don't know. And then you can, if you don't mind, like, if you find out later, and we can change it for next
Yeah,
time.
I'll let you know.
Well, an
Yeah, like,
18, we'll
Heck yeah, I
change
got an
that.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't actually want y'all to die until
Yeah.
the zombie apocalypse
Until
comes.
the zombie apocalypse. We're waiting for it.
3
guys.
damage. Yeah,
It's a cool
exactly.
3 damage.
That's the first damage
crisp.
for this fume drake, and it takes a little stabby stab.
Mm.
Nice.
No.
All right, that's
A
my
little
turn.
Stabby stab.
Cool. Little stabby stab. Tarek's gonna run over here, and Tarek's gonna throw a dagger.
Throw
this is
that
surprising
dagger.
to everybody. Listen,
I'm
I have enough to
surprised.
do without
Ooh,
having to worry about these
13.
guys. A 13
How many
does
daggers does he
hit.
have?
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
He collects them after the fight.
I was literally gonna say, he
you've
totally
noticed
reused
that,
them.
but he does have a lot of daggers.
Yeah.
But he does collect them after fights.
It's that butt pocket satchel.
7 damage.
Dang.
He's efficient.
Um,
How's this boy looking?
hurt, but not bloodied.
Well, it's a
Good
shame.
job, Tarek. And it's No's turn.
Let's go,
Yeah.
no! Kill it!
So we're just gonna go for a standard slash attack two-handed.
Okay.
14?
14.
I believe that there works. That's gotta be a hit.
Right, 14 hits on that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
The damage.
No, it only hits for Tarek, not for you. Huh?
A 13 damage. Hey,
13 damage?
That's
Are you
nasty.
serious?
yeah, that's nasty.
Dude, this thing went from not bloodied to dead. But the unfortunate thing is that it is going to explode.
It's explode.
So anyone within 5 feet, which is
Sigurd
did not learn his
again.
lesson. Sigurd and No each need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I can't hear you again,
sorry,
boy.
Constitution. Sorry, Constitution, because it's
it's
a
Constitution,
small
okay.
cloud of
Mhm.
poison. Constitution DC 11.
Oh, they both say
You
12
both
and a 14.
and
Made it.
neither of you is affected.
Sigurd
Anything else you
seems
want to
to
do
be
with your
immune.
turn? No.
Wait, turn? There's still turns?
Oh,
We're still turning?
we're still,
We're
there's
still
gonna
in
be-
turn order.
We're still in turn.
They're
No,
gonna
is there
just
anything else
start
you want to do with your
spawning from the crevasse.
Not the crevasse. Oh, gosh. I'm actually panicking.
Oh, sorry, it was
Freaking
my
out,
turn.
man.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. No, is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Well, I guess if we're still in combat, I assume we're somewhere else. Did I? So I want to go back real fast. Did I learn any of the information about the orange crystal, like blocking, like that exhaust vent?
You
Or was
didn't
that
because
all-
as soon as
okay.
you rounded the corner, that fume drake attacked you.
Mm.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I know,
I think
time,
this-
like the chronology gets a little weird because it was like he's checking out the purple crystal, you're moving across the cavern, but
Yeah.
you didn't get a chance to inspect that. Sorry.
So coming out of that slash, she just gives a quick little like, ah!
Oh my gosh.
And, and I want to do a little like a scan of the
Sure.
rest of the room? Like,
Give me another investigation check. Yeah.
Would the first one still
Oops. Oh,
count
yeah, that's
when he
right.
wants to go back to investigate the orange crystals?
I was thinking about that, but I don't think so, because if you see a green smoke dragon in your face, that's probably going to take your attention away from looking at other things. But it doesn't matter because 18 is better
18
anyways.
was better. Good job.
You definitely see that there is movement in that orange glowing orb. And as you do, I'm going to roll initiative to see where this. We have a new challenger arriving on the
sorry?
scene.
The frick is this
So
Royal
I'm
Rumble?
going to I'm going to add initiative for this guy.
What the frick?
Oh no!
That looked like a
It's
lizard.
real
So,
dragon.
Here's
a
the
real
thing.
dragon.
I was gonna roll
Yeah.
initiative for him at the end of that round. It just so happened that at the end of that round you killed the fume drake. So it's just kind of how that worked out.
Why are
But
we so
anyways,
good with making stories, guys?
That was pretty cool.
Oh, man. Not me panicking. Oh, not me panicking. It's a real dragon, guys. No, it's
So
one of your
let's
kind. No, I'm
see
just kidding.
where this guy ends up in the initiative.
A 20
Oh.
a natural 20.
A natural 20.
That's literally
Natural
disgusting.
20.
I'm a fire snake.
Oh my gosh, that's like really high. How come I can't take the fume drakes out of here? What am I doing wrong with fume drakes?
We can just skip it for now.
Whatever.
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
You're good.
There's nothing wrong with fume drakes, but they're gone. The fume drakes are gone. So they're
Screw
in
them
initiative. I'm
few
sorry.
drakes, man.
Yeah, it's supposed to
So
go away when you
as-
delete the token.
Also, you
Yeah, I must have queued it to like so sometimes on here they have like extra tokens, and so I must have clicked on one of them and it'd be like queued to that, but whatever.
Yeah, because you had the token represent both of them when they both had the same initiative. So when one went, they probably both went.
I got it.
Or I
There you
have
go.
no idea what I'm talking about anymore.
No. I had added it manually because I deleted the token that had the initiative, so then I added it manually, so I had to delete it manually. There we go.
All right, well,
There
let's
you
not
go.
forget old Patrick here, because his turn's up
I mean,
next.
Out of this orange glowing orb, almost hatching like from an egg, comes out a medium-sized fire snake. It has the slithering scales as it crawls out of the orb and rushes towards you. What is Fire Snake gonna do? I don't know. Do you know? It's gonna try to
Unhinge its jaw.
it's gonna try to slither towards you.
Wait, it's going before me? Gasp.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, but it was No's
yeah.
turn, and then after that would have been mine.
Who? Okay, I
you're
am
a
you.
3.
I am you. No,
Oh,
I am you.
Well, she
I'm
just kept saying
sorry.
towards you, and I was just like, who are we talking about?
Yeah, she was saying
No.
towards you. But
Okay.
yeah, but that's
you know
where
what? Sure, Patrick. Sure.
I just
You
wanted to make
see
sure I
it
was
starting to
understanding
hatch.
the order. Okay. So I'm seeing the hatching
Yeah.
happen.
Yep.
Okay, I'll be honest. I was just trying to make sure I get my turn, but I wasn't
Yeah.
prepared for this.
That's fair. That's fair. You deserve your turn.
Thank you.
A natural 20 initiative does nothing for you, Fire Snake.
Get out of here!
That's the weird thing about
I'm the main
rolling.
character.
Yeah, it's the weird thing about rolling
I meant
initiative.
to add it at
Yeah.
the end of the round, which would have been after Patrick's turn.
It would have been after.
So it was fine.
It's okay.
So
Patrick
like
gets up,
maybe
we hit on it.
maybe he can't reach the dragon then or whatever, or the lizard, and he can just have a free turn to do non-hurting things.
No,
I
you
don't know.
you can see the fire snake hatching from the egg.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine. Yeah.
Frick him up, Patrick.
I can find better ways to kill you than
Yeah.
it gives me time to strategize how to kill you. Let's see.
I want
Well, I
to
did
try
find out
doing
Starry Wisp.
that I can break it up with movement.
Okay, good. I'm like,
Yeah.
logically, it makes sense.
Says- Yeah. When you take the attack
Alright, cool.
action
Stab
What
with
is
on your
that?
turn and attack with a light weapon,
Starry
you can make
Wisp.
one extra attack as a bonus action later on the same turn
You want me to
with
read
a
it for you?
different light weapon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can
for
read
finding that.
Starry Wisp for you guys if you want to know what that is.
Is that a 12 attack roll?
Yeah, it is a
That
12
does
attack
not
roll.
hit.
No, well, it doesn't
Unfortunately,
freaking matter.
I've never seen Starry Wisp before. That's cool.
Yeah, it says you launch a mode of light at one character or object within range, making a ranged attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 radiant damage, and until the end of my next turn, and it emits dim light in a 10-foot radius and can't benefit from the invisible condition.
Nice.
Right. This snake isn't invisible, but it also has scales that have matured enough to be able to reflect any damage from your Starry Wisp, and it seems unaffected by it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
It's
keep
not
my
high enough roll.
mace at hand here. I don't know if this would make sense. Can I hold it in a defensive position in case I get attacked? Or does that really not matter?
That would be like an action. A dodge action means that you're going to use your action defensively to make it harder for you to be hit. But I think that this cantrip is an action, correct?
Yeah, this cantrip's in action, so it wouldn't count. But I was just curious.
So you can't.
Okay, that's fine.
We can creatively say that Petrick looks a little bit tougher all of a sudden. What does his defensive stance look like?
No, the thing is, he thinks he looks tougher, but really, he's just he
Yeah.
looks like that. He's like super awkward holding his mace because it's actually like heavier than he
Sure.
anticipated, so it tips like all the way
Super
down here.
ineffective, but in his mind, he is.
I look like
feeling
I'm some
pretty
kind of
vulnerable.
shielded knight or something. That's what I look like in my mind.
Yeah, the snake does not look impressed.
That's the end of my turn. By the way, I'm just gonna stay at distance.
I turn
Can
and
I-
say,
can I-
Patrick, you look so badass.
Thanks, bro.
You get
Appreciate it, dude.
one bardic inspiration. It was so weird from a rogue. It's so weird.
It's so weird. It was game
So weird
words,
how that
man.
worked. Now the snake is going to
what I was
approach
gonna
no.
Come
and
at
is
me!
going to try to bite you.
Don't you do it, boy.
Do it, I dare you.
Well, he
22,
dared. He dared.
Dead.
3 piercing, which is halved to 1 and 2 fire, so 3 total
Yeah, 3
damage
total.
from a bite.
It's not bad.
And then it's gonna swing its tail, which you see just
Oh.
red, kind of a semi-glowing ember scales along its tail as it swings it towards you.
That bite could have been a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Ooh. Let's see.
You manage to just sidestep out of the way of the incoming the tail and just take 3 damage from the little teeth. Just a nibble. And that's the end of the snake's turn. Good job, snake.
I'll help you know.
Good.
Thank you.
You already know. We stab it.
You already know.
You already know.
The more you can know.
Gosh, the no memes. 18.
Ah, 18.
An 18 is going to connect as you just find a soft spot on the underbelly of the snake. For
I
6 damage?
6, and I will. Oh, I forgot to turn on sneak attack. That's okay. We'll just roll a d6.
I would love that.
The extra 1.
Hey,
Um,
make that 7 work.
7.
Unfortunately, as you stab at this thing, 2 unfortunate situations.
I'm
One, it doesn't seem like it's doing as much damage as you would have anticipated.
Uh-oh.
From your stabby sword. And also, the heat emanating from this snake is going to start to try to go up your sword and into your arm, and you take
I'm sorry.
1d6 fire damage.
I'm sorry. Why is this happening?
Uh-oh.
Why is this happening?
Uh-oh.
Oh my
You take 5
gosh.
fire damage. It's just a wave of heat sears your arm from this snake body.
That's not good.
That was a lot, actually. I mean,
That's. I don't think I will stab it with my dagger. Very badly. Didn't get hurt by it very much, and it hurt me a lot.
I'll stab it from a distance.
I'm gonna try to run away and probably give it an opportunity attack. But
yeah, it's gonna try to bite you.
Is it gonna bite you? Is it gonna succeed?
The
I think it
15 hit?
succeeds.
Oh yeah, that hits. Yikes.
That's
Gosh.
7 damage.
All right, never mind. I don't get away. I go unconscious right here.
Oh,
Oh no!
And as Sigurd tries to run away, the snake lashes out and
Fucking-
takes a bite, which drops Sigurd to the floor.
Oof.
Don't run up close to this thing.
Tarek, do you have anything in your inventory? Hold on. Does he have literally anything?
Come on, Derek. Your boy needs help over here.
I thought I was so confident I could dodge its attack.
I thought I'd look as cool as
What is
Patrick.
Tarek gonna do? What is Tarek gonna do?
Derek
I think that
probably is gonna
Tarek
throw them
is going
daggers.
to. Okay, here's what Tarek's gonna do. He's going to throw a dagger.
I knew
at the
it. He's
snake.
gonna throw them
I don't
daggers,
know.
dude.
Like he's not really built for much else here, you know. And
That's all we
gonna
need you to do,
miss.
buddy.
And then he's gonna hate this. He's gonna back up 5. Yeah,
Oh,
dude, this
man.
is bad. This is bad. Not good.
It's really bad.
No.
Come on
Wait,
now.
oh yeah, that's right.
Snow's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, alrighty then.
Oh,
You
then.
did see all of this go down with Sigurd slashing at the fire snake, the heat radiating off of the body almost in retaliation from the snake's body. It's not a reaction though.
Yes.
And then as he tried to run away, yeah.
Well, I don't have anything I can do from a distance, so
Swing at him.
and No's not one to run away from a fight.
Okay.
Um,
Do it.
much to
You can do it. No.
so
do it.
All right, stay
I-
with me, chat. TPK. TP.
TPK. TP. Wait, no, stop.
we ain't dead yet.
No, roll to attack.
so I'm gonna go for another two-handed stab.
Okay.
Nice.
Right up close and personal.
Sure.
Intimate. With an 18.
For an 18.
Gonna hit.
That's
Yeah.
an intimate 18. With an intimate
For
13 damage.
13.
Okay.
dang, dude.
What type of damage is this? Slashing? It says it right
That
there.
is
I can read.
slashing, yeah.
I can read.
It seems like it's not doing as much damage as you would have
Understandable.
expected, but it
Uh,
did. It does hurt it. It does hurt.
Yes. And
Resistant to our
And-
attack.
my
Go ahead.
mastery is if you hit a creature with a Oh, I just remembered something else. Hold on.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, I remember
Uh,
stuff.
More stuff. That's
I
fine.
gotta
I have
give it
more
one
stuff.
second.
Ha!
A creature that touches the snake or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes 3 1d6 fire damage. And that makes it.
You do take 1 fire damage.
So
It doesn't.
far.
Okay.
You know, you can continue whatever else with your turn, but
Uh,
I
What was
rolled so
that?
high against Sigurd.
You really wanted to kill him. You're like, get down.
so the thing that I remembered is that is because of No's mercenary background.
Yeah.
When I was building her out, I built her with Savage Attacker.
Okay.
So once per turn, when you hit a target with a weapon, you can roll the weapon's damage dice twice and use either
Ooh.
roll. So I'm going
That's great.
to roll one
That
more
didn't
time.
look. You did not seem ecstatic about that moon. You're like, oh, that
Me?
looks
Oh,
so
okay.
good.
All right. So I'll stay with a 13.
Keep
I
it,
I
keep
mean,
it.
just want to
yeah,
see if I can do more.
Yeah. So, yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Every turn you can roll your damage twice, at least while you're doing on one of your attacks, which right now you're in single attacks. So yeah.
And just take it
Um,
higher. That's nice.
And then creatures get disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
Ooh.
Because of your weapon mastery.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Wait,
good.
can you read that again? What is it on their next just attack roll?
Yes. It says. Oh, where'd it go? Where are you?
Yeah, I don't think the
Where
heated
are
body
you?
trait counts as an attack roll, but I will keep that
Yeah,
in mind for
it looks
disadvantage.
like that's just innate,
That
but
is pretty huge.
it says if you hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
Got it. Thank you.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
Note. Anything else for No's turn?
No, coming in
Uh,
clutch.
no, just extending range, the usual, the yeesh.
I mean, you hit somebody,
The
which
use.
does extend your range. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
also receive damage, which does extend your range.
Mhm.
It's fine. Patrick, what we gonna do?
All right,
gonna
so I'm going to come over to Sigurd here and
Yeah.
do Spare the Dying.
Okay. That's a melee cantrip, I think.
Well, it's
Melee
actually
ranged cantrip?
it's 15 feet.
Okay.
But the reason why I'm coming over here is because I want to drag him away. Because all it does is makes him stable. So I'm just dragging him
Okay.
away from the combat. What
Okay.
would
How
that
much
be like?
movement did you use to get to there?
So that would have been
15, I believe.
10. Yeah, 15.
So when you're dragging a body, it's half your movement. So you'll only be able to move him about a single square away.
I'll take it.
Because I think your movement is 30.
It is
your
30.
speed, I mean.
It is.
Yeah, so you have used 15. It'll take another 10 to move one square away, which you can do.
That's fine. Spare the Dying, which
Okay.
is I'm just putting
So
that
he's
there.
stable.
He is stable.
So he does
Nice,
not.
thank
So
you.
then Sigurd does not have to make death saving throws. He's
Correct.
unconscious at 0 HP.
And then I'm just going to move him over a square.
Yes.
And then that will be my turn.
Yeah. How do you grab him to pull him away from?
So I have my
fire
mace
snake?
like up in the defensive position. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me start over. So I'm running over. I'm like,
Oh yeah, you look super cool right now, right?
well, I did, but then I saw him get down. I was like, frick. So I'm sprinting over and I kind of like slide like a baseball player over to him. And then like I touch his shoulder and I'm like, you're not out of this just yet, dude. And then cast Spare the Dying. And then I'm just gonna like, as I'm getting up, because I obviously slid and I might have pulled something. So I'm just like dragging him with the mace in my other hand, just like kind of in that defensive position. I'd only like drag him like 5 feet. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so freaking heavy, bro.
Great turn.
Thank you.
And now it's my turn. So,
Oh no.
listen, Fire Snake thinks that No is the number one target right now. I mean, you're the
Understandable.
one slicing at it, so it's gonna try to bite you with disadvantage.
Yes. Get them nibbles out.
Do it, I dare you.
I double dare you.
Does a 9
9.
hit?
No.
All
They
right,
don't
and then
know.
it's gonna swing its tail at you.
Is this also a disadvantage?
No, does an 18 hit?
Ooh,
18 does hit. Why is that one not at disadvantage?
You said the next attack.
Oh, was it just the next attack?
I believe
I was
so.
thi-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
But
So
I was thinking it was
the
double
Fire
attacks.
Snake does get a multi-attack, which is 2 attacks.
Okay, so
That's
that's
fair.
3 total. 'Cause it's half
So you
the
take
bludgeoning.
3 total damage. Yes.
Nice.
Can I roll better fire damage, please?
No,
No.
I don't think you will.
And Sigurd.
Not allowed.
Sigurd, he felt that though. He
You
felt the
take
good
3
rolls.
total damage. And the snake is going to
Stay there.
slither
No, I don't like that.
to there.
Hey, yo.
Oh.
I don't
Yo.
like
Man.
that.
Yep. I think
Baba
that
booey.
a snake could fit through that gap.
Probably it's 5
Yeah.
feet.
Sigurd's turn.
Well, I'm stabilized, so I'm good.
Oh, yep. Sigurd doesn't do anything for
Yeah.
his turn. Good job.
Yeah,
I got you alive, dog. I got you alive.
yeah dude. I love it.
Thank
Thank you.
That's what I do.
Tarek's gonna move just to get a better angle at Fire Snake, and then, like, believe it or not, throw a dagger
Dude, I would have totally guessed.
for 14. How do you do that? You're so smart.
How did you
6
know?
damage. Which it is resistant, so it takes 3. And then with that dagger, even though it's a 3 damage hit, the snake is bloodied.
Oh.
Good job, Tarek. Taking all the
Yay.
glory. Just kidding. It's No's turn.
Oh, it's my turn again. Wow,
Yeah.
Speaking of glory,
Yeah, so we're gonna just stick with it. We're gonna go She's gonna do a spin attack into a slash. Like I assume it's facing away from me, so like at its back.
It's kind of facing Petrick right now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go with a two-handed slash.
Okay.
For 11.
Dang.
11 does not hit.
No.
That's your name. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
That's also your name.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, hold on.
I don't think I did the heated body fire damage on the last time you hit it. But that's okay. It's too late
Me?
now.
No.
Oh.
No, we did.
Yeah.
I did? Okay.
Yeah.
I just keep rolling fire damage really low. Okay.
Yeah, you hit like
'cause it was-
ones.
Yeah, it was only
lots
one.
of ones. Don't worry, it's gonna be all 6s from here on out. So.
Please no, I don't like that.
No, is there anything else for your turn?
Actually, no. No. I'm gonna stand my ground.
Okay. Patrick, yeah,
I would
you
like to
got a
s-
snake slithering right
Oh,
towards
wait.
you.
Wait, real fast. I have a
Oh,
question.
yeah.
When you moved it from one side to the other, was I allowed to take an attack of opportunity on that?
It never left your melee range, so you
Okay.
would not get
So
an
no.
attack of
Okay.
opportunity on it. You would have to
Um,
move away from your melee range.
Okay.
I would just like to say I've had a shield equipped this whole time. Completely forgot about that.
It gives you a +2 to your AC.
It does. I didn't even realize that. All right, but I have a shield and mace in hand at this point.
Okay.
This is great.
Oh, so is your AC 18 with chainmail and shield?
Does that change your AC or?
I mean, I already have it equipped. My AC is 15 right now.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't know if
Do
that
not have,
automatically. Hold on, let me see if it does.
he
what kind of
doesn't have
armor
a
do you have?
dexterity. He's a +0 to dex.
Yeah, all
AJ.
my extras are already on there.
Oh, yeah. You probably aren't playing a cleric that gets heavy armor or something like that. Well,
Nope,
yeah,
I'm
okay.
sure not.
Gotcha.
You know what? It's up in my face. I'm gonna smack it with my mace.
Bars.
That was a great rhyme.
Thank you.
Oh.
14.
You're both.
I'm actually
You're
secretly a
both. Not
bard.
even.
He's playing a thaumaturge cleric, AJ.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, sorry, you're hitting it with your mace.
Yeah.
For 14,
Yeah.
a 14 just hits. That is
Love
the AC.
it.
So roll your damage,
Yeah,
please.
okay, 3.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
I don't know how to say this. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. It takes a
3.
tiny bit of damage, but it also retaliates against you as
course
you
it
melee, and the
does.
heat is going to radiate outward towards you
Of course, of course. Oh, I was prepared for this.
for 3 fire damage.
I was prepared for that.
As just a flame leaps up the mace and singes your arm hairs off.
There we go.
Oh no, not
Which
me
I
arm
mean
hairs.
will make you more aqua. What's it? Swimming more not aerodynamic, but in the water.
I have no
Make
idea.
it better for swimming because never
Good.
mind.
I was really trying to see where we were going with
No,
this.
it's singeing off all of your hair like swimmers how they shave, so it'll make you a faster swimmer.
More hydrodynamic?
Yes,
Is
thank
that what
you.
it's- okay.
Like not aerodynamic. It's like
I was like,
aqua dynamic.
Aquadynamic.
Get a hydro flask.
Patrick, anything else you
You
want to
become
do
more
on your turn?
amphibious.
Yeah.
I can't move without him getting an attack of opportunity, so I would just like to have my shield up in preparation for an attack, and that will be
Okay.
it.
Cool. Is it really the snake's turn again?
It really is. Because
sure
Sigurd couldn't do
is.
anything because
Cool.
he was knocked the
I'm
frick
gonna
out.
try to bite Petrick.
Yeah.
Bite my shield more like it.
Slipping.
God
Oh,
bless
that's-
America. Oh my gosh. I might be dying, guys. I might be dying.
Rip.
13 damage, I believe.
Yeah, I am officially
Six
knocked the frick out.
plus 7 is 13 damage as Petrick goes down.
I'm knocked the frick out, guys. I
How
saved
much-
Sigurd, but I can't save myself.
And the snake is gonna try to hit Snow with its tail.
How much HP did you have left before you
7.
got hit? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Not so much that
Good.
he died. Is that what you
Yeah.
were worried? Like it could have, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
No,
damage,
but-
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Barely irked by.
Does a 6
6,
hit you?
no.
No. Thank goodness.
No.
I mean, wait. Who am I cheering for?
It
I
would've
don't
been
know. I'm so
great.
torn.
It would have been great if that
Derek
was
is
so.
the last man standing here.
Well, it's me and my
Um,
daggers against the world, guys.
Sigurd is stable.
Secret is stable.
Yeah, but I'm stable. I'm stable. I'm vibing. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping.
Do we want to argue that there's enough light from all the? I said that the fire snake was glowing,
You did say that.
right?
You did.
So Tarek's gonna drop the torch and fling 2 daggers.
You know, the torch
like, wait, I don't
technically
even need
hasn't
this.
gone out
I don't.
either.
Wait, why
it's
did
just
I
on the
not
ground.
need this? 12 misses, but a natural 20.
Derek, saving the
He
day.
rolled 5. He rolled 5 on his damage, so total.
We'll take it. Doesn't those double though?
Doesn't make sense. Wait, but the other one automatically rolled the natural 20. Hold on.
I mean, I'm knocked out either way. So.
He rolled 1d4 plus 3 for 1 damage.
What?
For 1, sorry, for 5 total damage was it on this crit.
So that was the crit damage.
Yeah, he rolled 2d4s and got a 4 and a 1.
That's so rough, dude. Okay.
It does a little bit.
That would explain
was
why
so
there was a 2
excited,
plus
man.
4 and a 2 plus 5 on the
Yeah,
bite.
I was double checking that.
Yeah.
It seems
That makes
really
sense.
sad.
I was gonna say if we double that against you, then you're dead.
No, yeah,
You're just
100%, but it makes sense. I'm glad it worked out this way. I'm
You
glad
could have
it
played
worked-
as Rix.
Oh,
I
Tarek,
could've.
Tarek. Okay, no, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna kind of like keep in the fashion of spinning attacks, but
Okay,
I
okay.
think this one
Ninja,
I'm gonna
go!
let me roll first. I want to see how
Yeah,
cool.
let's roll.
Let's see how cool it is.
17.
It's pretty cool.
17 is pretty cool.
Liking that.
So I think I wanted to do like a vertical jump, and like she does like a vertical spinning slash.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like Sonic.
For
13.
let me roll twice. Okay, yeah, 13.
12, yeah. Bro, do you Sonic the Hedgehog this, dude?
I
you just
I Sonic
Sonic-
the Hedgehog.
Come on, man.
This fire snake is slashed, daggered. It has taken damage of every form, and it is hanging on by a
Wow. It is still alive.
and it is going to do 1d6 fire damage to you.
It also, reminder, gets
And
disadvantage.
it will have
on its
disadvantage
next
on
attack.
its next attack.
And
It
another
does
one!
1 fire damage
Bro.
to you. I was like, oh man, I'm getting so stressed.
Wait, how much health do you have now? 4? Oh.
I could have,
Holy
I could
heavens.
have got knocked
Oh,
her with that
man.
fire damage.
Could've.
Gosh,
man.
you really
No, is there
could've.
anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I don't have anything I can do.
Oh, but it's the dragon's turn
Patrick,
next.
please roll a death saving throw.
That's an 11, which is a success.
That's a success.
Okay.
One success.
I'm alive. The
The snake
stayed
is
alive.
going to try to
Stayed
bite with
alive.
disadvantage.
Come on, baby. Give us a natural 1 or something. A
5?
5 and a 19.
Oh
Thank
no!
And
Lord,
then
Lord.
it's going to try to swing at no with its tail.
Please miss, please miss, please miss.
This is a straight roll.
No!
We're on dirty
20.
20.
Dude.
For 4, which is half to
That's
2,
2 plus
8
8.
total
Yeah.
damage.
Knocked
I'm
out,
down.
bro. Dude. All 3 of us are down.
That takes it down to -4.
You don't have to track negative though, unless the amount from that one hit was more. The snake is going to use its movement to close in on Tarek.
Tarek needs the Lord's work.
Sigurd is stable. And it's Tarek's turn.
Oh, man.
All right, Tarek, come on, buddy.
Come on, Tarek, please. 21. Let's go.
And as the fire snake rushes towards Tarek, he's gonna take 1d6 fire damage. For 3.
Oh man, I don't think
Tarek is
Tarek's
still
really taking any.
standing.
Yeah.
And Tarek is gonna grab his dagger. We'll just say for flavor, his last dagger off of his belt from his limited supply that ends when combat ends, and he is gonna just skewer right through the mouth of the fire snake as it tries to bite at him. And with that, the fire snake dies and luckily does not explode in any sort of poison.
Thank goodness.
And
Yeah,
just in
grand
case y'all were
champion.
worried, we are. Oh, we shouldn't have been out of turn order because of death saves. We're out of turn order. Tarek's gonna come over and
Stabilize.
he's
everybody.
gonna try to stabilize Petrick first.
Thank you. Stabilize me.
Seeing that you did the healing and you were also the first down, which a medicine would be like a wisdom, I believe.
Wisdom.
Medicine is under wisdom. Thank you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're stabilized.
Ooh.
But you're still at 0 hit points, and then he's gonna run around
I'll take being
to
stable.
know.
That's me.
That's all you. And a 20.
And stabilize
that.
Hey, look at
that.
you as well.
Yay.
After that,
Derek just walks back to the mushrooms.
you
He's
guys
like,
are
hey,
all. Are you not glad you recruited his help? Oh my goodness.
Oh
we
my
all
goodness.
take
Eric,
one
my hero.
long rest.
We're basically taking a long rest here. Because the Myconids can't come in here, dude. We
Tarek. Okay, I'm gonna. Time is gonna be a little weird. Tarek will go get the Myconids' help. The Myconids, grateful, will help move you all to the sleeping chamber,
okay.
and they will tend to you until you're able to recover and
I'm gonna
wake
go
up.
back to my. I'll have him drop me off in my mushroom.
And your specific shroom spot.
Yeah.
All right, so we can just hit a long rest then, because that's basically what we're doing.
Are you guys just gonna sleep here for 6 hours? I guess 4 hours for some of you.
4
I
hours
don't
for me.
Yeah.
think we have much of a choice.
Yeah, honestly, after getting knocked the freak out, I
Sure.
think that is exactly what we would do.
So I'm just gonna explain a little bit of what happens. The Myconids are gonna watch over you, care for you. Obviously, they're very grateful as the protectors and the guardians after dealing with the encounter there. So you wake up, you can take a long rest.
Yay.
No doesn't even have to do a wisdom save. And you all come back at full health, rested, rejuvenated.
Yeah. Give me that.
We're back.
Tarek is also gonna take a turn to
Wait, so
sleep for a bit.
question, would I have woken up before them then? Since I only need half the time?
Yeah, because you only take 4 hours. Yeah.
I would like to go back in the room. Okay, first I'm going to talk to Tarek, be like, yo, thank you for saving me, yada, yada, yada. Oh, you're welcome,
Yeah.
man. And then I do want to go back into that room and do some investigation while they're
Okay.
still sleeping.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, give me just a second.
You're
I'm just trying to
good.
figure out what
I'm
hit
just
dice I need
putting
for
that
my
out
boy
there.
Tarek.
And there's another fire snake egg.
There's another snake in your boot.
Oh man, Tarek, let's go, bud. Tarek's just taking a short rest, by the way. So that he can watch over and make sure you guys are okay. Okay, so Tarek is awake when
Nice.
you get up after having rested for 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready now. What did you want to do?
I'm ready now. I
You want
just
to
want to go
investigate a little bit
I want to go
ahead?
investigate that stuff.
Tarek will want to come with you unless you ask him or tell him not to.
I mean, dude, you don't have to come with me, bro. Like, you could stay here and rest up. I mean, I'm up. You really don't have to.
I'm invigorated by being back in the battle again, and I'll come with you.
Yeah, your eyes are pretty bloodshot. I don't know if that's natural, but all right, man, let's go.
Dude, you were unconscious on the floor, so let's not talk about
Hey,
how we're doing.
Look, bro, I'm just saying, for one guy that was
I'm a
knocked the
hero.
fuck out.
I am the Myconid hero.
Okay.
They've given me a title actually while you were resting.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Guardian of come back! This is really cool.
Dude, that freaking vehicle was so loud. Nah, yeah, I just walked away. I'm gonna go investigate, first of all, the body of the snake.
Sure. The
See if it
body
dropped
of
any
the
loot.
snake. As you go and investigate, you see that roll me a nature check. Give me a nature check.
love me some
Nature?
is the most
with a
appropriate.
19.
You see that the egg that it hatched out of first of all catches your eye because the pieces have kind of scattered. And you see that these could be valuable. So if you want to take, 10, 15 minutes to collect them, you think that the pieces of the fire snake egg could be there's probably about 25 of them, and they are actually worth maybe 10 gold pieces each.
I'm gonna write this down to make sure we have that added in
So
later.
this is
but
fire
yes.
snake egg. If you wanted to just list it as 250 gold pieces as the total worth, that's the combined worth, but it's 10 separate segments that are each, have that value. Sorry, 25 segments that each are worth 10. So cumulative 250 gold piece value.
Okay. All right, I have the fire snake egg.
You also catch from behind where the egg cracked in this crevice, a glint of something maybe metallic.
I'm gonna get a closer look, see if I could discern it.
You are going to reach, and when you pull it out, it's actually a helmet.
Oh.
And it has a faint glow to it.
Okay, I don't know what check it would be, but can I just
give me an Arcana check?
All right, I do love Arcana with an 18. I mean, that'll do.
It might be magical, so that means Arcana would be appropriate. Okay,
you know what? I'll take
not
that.
That I like Arcana is that's the most applicable skill check.
Well, you know what? It's applicable to my 18.
Do you want a magic item or don't you? Just
give me that. Give me that.
I'm gonna tell you that this on an Arcana 18 that it's a magical helm, and it's called a helm of telepathy. So if you want to go to the compendium and type in helm of telepathy, and you can pull it into your inventory.
Okay, can I for realsies? Where the heck is the compendium?
So at the very in Roll20, at the very top on the right-hand side, you see the chat bubbles, and then you go down to the 4th tab at the top where it looks like a stack of books.
Yeah.
Click on that, and then in the search, type in Helm of Telepathy, or copy-paste it if you'd rather.
Okay.
Nice.
And then you can, if you have your character sheet also open, you can just drag and drop the item, and it will go into your inventory. Or I can add it to you, but I think it's useful for you to know how to do that.
I get it.
And then I believe it is an item that needs to be attuned. So it does require attunement. So that means you'll have to spend about an hour to kind of study it and understand it before you're able to put it to use.
That's fine. I'll probably do that after I'm done investigating everything.
So you find the helmet of telepathy, you find the egg that is broken, and you also find I think that's it. Hold on. Let me double check that I'm not shorting anything.
I'm still holding.
That's it.
Cool. I don't see. Geez, so many fast vehicles today. I don't see any kind of. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say that you also notice that the chamber, even though it still has a faint smell of sulfur, it's like it has cleared out, and where that orange egg was is now the smoke from the chamber is now able to exhaust out through what that the fire snake egg was blocking the path for the fumes. So even though there's still a faint smell of sulfur, it's lessened now that egg is destroyed.
Okay.
You also give me also a you did a nature check. From that nature check inspecting the body, you know that these type of fire snakes are not native to this plane, but are actually from the elemental plane of fire. So this fire snake, it ain't from around here. It ain't from this
from
neighborhood.
these parts, that's
It
for
ain't
sure.
from
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't like your kind around here.
I'm gonna drag the corpse closer to the entrance, because I would
Okay.
like to show it off later. But I'm going to tell Tarek to be like, hey, all right, dude, this is what's gonna happen. There's a lot of stuff I gotta tell the whole group, and I'm gonna wait till the group wakes up. So you go ahead, take a little nappy nap. I'm gonna investigate this helm and watch over everybody until it's time to break down the beans of what's going on here.
Well, all right. I'll keep a lookout.
No, dude, I just told you to take a nap. Go take a nap, bro.
I've already rested. I'm feeling fine. Is it because of my age? Is that you saying I'm old and I need to take naps? Because I'm
You know what?
fine.
All right, guy. You keep watch. I'll investigate this helm. All right, bud.
All right.
All right, then I'm gonna spend an hour attuning the helmet. Do I need to do this like every night, or is it just this one time?
It's the first time. Is basically you're studying it to be able to connect with the magic.
Then I'm
That
gonna
is
go ahead
in-
and do that.
Great. It's definitely not cursed or anything, so that's fine.
That makes me think it's cursed. Wait till I put it on.
Everybody else, and Sigurd, you awaken as well.
By the way,
after-
after I'm done attuning, the helmet's going immediately.
Did we
on.
win?
Oh, you're putting it on?
Yeah.
Okay. You're just gonna wear it?
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
gonna carry it. I'm just wear that sucker.
Cool. Let me just do a quick little secret roll.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought you were joking. You're actually doing a secret roll.
Okay. Yeah, seems fine.
Oh good. That's good.
It explodes in 5 rounds of combat.
With life.
Feels a little tight all of a sudden.
Oh, man.
It's trash compactor
It's getting tighter.
from Star Wars.
No, did we win? Did you kill that? Did you kill
No
that
wings from the
lizard?
start, just goes.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Where are we?
We're on the mushroom beds again, I guess.
Oh,
Did we win? Did we kill that
great.
thing?
Oh, well. We're still here, I imagine so.
That's good. I guess we did it then. We're
Hey,
Kinda like
you like
heroes
talking
then,
your
I guess,
sleep,
right?
bro.
I don't remember killing it, though. Maybe we should ask Tarek about what happened.
Oh, I'd love to tell you. So basically, you all were just destroyed, and I took a dagger and stabbed it, and it died because I'm not very good with like the medicine, and I don't have any healing potions. So I did what I do best, and that is use daggers. And then I was able to stabilize you all. The Myconids helped me to bring you to this room. The amazing thing is, once that snake was destroyed, it seemed like some of the toxins in the cave started to dissipate. So the Myconids are very grateful from what I've seen. But I've been waiting for you to awaken to go and talk to the elders.
And
thank you for saving us.
bro. Come on.
We waited. He slept for 4 hours. I slept not at all. So I waited
Okay,
for
so
him.
I just
He
wanna
woke
say,
up a couple hours before the two of you. Patrick, what do you want me to say?
Look, bro. Look, I'm just saying. I totally pitched that idea, bro. Also, I told you to take a nap. You did not. You were bloodshot ready, bro.
It's like 5 p.m. right now. I don't need a nap.
Okay, bro.
How's-
All right, bro.
Sloth needs a nap IRL.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's 11 o'clock my time.
Yeah, same.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were the same.
I'm the only
same
one in a
time
different
zone.
time zone. That's really what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, he lives an hour in the past. So,
Ah.
so he's trying to catch
Okay.
up.
It's pretty nice over here.
I missed
Um,
the past.
What? So, has anything happened since then? You recovered us, and the Myconids are doing better, but anything else?
I got this
of
cool helmet,
note?
dude.
Oh, oh,
See
so you did.
a shiny platinum looking helmet, very noticeable, very shiny.
It seems to be making a strange ticking sound.
You might need to go back to sleep, bro. Trust me, there's no taking cover for this thing. Unless it's Sigurd. Sigurd, you ticking over there, bro?
No, it's
He's actually
that's
just
not me.
crying.
He's just
Yeah, just crying again. It's the end of the session. I gotta start crying.
All right, well, if you guys are ready, I'm gonna go drag that body up to the elder. We could let him know, hey, like we solved the mystery of half the mystery of this place.
No.
Cool. All right, I'll go grab the body, dude.
Sure.
I'm just gonna grab the snake and
Great.
head with the peeps up to the elders.
I'll help you. I'll help you carry it. I'm sure
Um,
they'll help us.
I'm gonna just narrate a little bit about what happens for sake of time as you all bring the fire snake corpse to the elders. They're very grateful for your help. Sinensa, the leader, is kind of sitting up, still looking sickly, but definitely better than she was doing before. And she addresses you with gratitude. They gift you a elixir of health.
Each or just one?
They gift you one elixir of health,
Okay.
and then they give each of you a potion of healing as well.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry, let me be more specific. They give each of you a red heart cap mushroom. Tarek's gonna take it back and make them into potions of healing.
That sounds right.
So you don't have the potion of healing right now, but
So we each get a potion of healing.
you will each get a potion of healing. If you want to go ahead and preemptively add it to your inventory, that is fine. But
who's
the
gonna take
elixir
this
of health
elixir of
is
health?
just one.
Who's gonna take the elixir of health?
I could put it in my inventory and we can decide about it later. I'm writing it
So
down.
for the audience, an elixir of health is a potion that when you drink it, you're cured of all magical contagions. In addition, the following conditions end on you: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
It's pretty good.
So, yeah. So they thank you for your help. Sinensa's looking better, and you feel Tarek is able to reestablish trade relations with the Myconids. Is there anything else you would want to do before leaving Sea Grow Caves?
Oh, I do want to let them know. Hey guys, you know the smell that's been going around here? Well, the source might be from underground. That's causing these, the weird sickness you got. So if anything clogs that up over there, you're going to be having this same issue again. So I would suggest try to figure out why or what's happening underground and how the freaking extraplanal dragon egg came over into your side of the cave. Because that's freaking weird, dude. You no idea how that egg got there, I'm assuming.
Wait, is this telepathic?
Oh, frick. No, it wasn't. He's just saying this out loud.
Oh,
It's just staring at you.
they're just looking at you.
Are they not understanding me right now, bro?
No,
Are they
you
not-
forgot to do. You have to do the fingers.
Son of a-
You gotta do it
okay.
telepathic.
Give me a second. And then I relay everything else again.
Okay, you say it. You say it actually telepathic.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually tell
Sinensa says, thank you for your assistance. We will search for a reason for why this has occurred and try to avoid it in the future. But for now, we'll be able to rest and recover because of your great service to us.
Okay,
If
and yeah,
you
we'll look
need
out for
any
eggs.
help in the future, let us know.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
You know who to call. Me, no.
Ghostbusters.
We're the
They-
Firebusters. That's who we are.
That's not our name, bro.
We're the Lizard Busters.
The name's a work in
That's us.
progress.
lizard. And with that, one question I have before we wrap: does Petrick tell the rest of the group about the egg, the shards of the egg?
Like what specifically, that I picked it up, or its worth, or in general?
Any of it? Any of that?
No. I mean, he would just pick it up. It's in his bag. I don't think he sees a reason
Great.
for telling him.
All right, you make it all back to Dragon's Rest. Tarek immediately makes you each a potion of healing as a gratitude, as well as one for himself or for the cloister. And also, he has reestablished trade relations with the Myconids in order to continue to get red cap mushrooms based off of the supply that they're able to harvest and share and trade with him. And with that successful quest, you all level up to level 2.
Let's
We'll
go!
have, like more than 10 HP now, which is going to be great.
Oh my god,
gamers!
Yeah, you just doubled your level just like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I
never
increased my
happens.
level by 100%.
It's pretty great. And so with that, we're gonna wrap up tonight's session. Congratulations to all three of you for avoiding a very close TPK. And we'll be back next week, Sunday, same time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, for more of the Dragons of Stormwreck Isle adventure. Please give a follow whichever platform you're watching from, Twitch or YouTube, and also you can check out Tabletop Dorks on social media, on Twitter at Tabletop Dorks, or on Instagram at the Tabletop Dorks. Zeus, anything else you want to add as a quick sign off?
Nah, dude. Good sesh, good combat. Ready for the next one. Thanks for DMing.
Thanks, everybody. And thank you, Sloth. Thank you, AJ, for joining. And we'll see you all next week. Have a good night.
Bye.